It looks like the stream was deleted on YouTube. Oh my gosh. What?
I still see yours. It still says upcoming.
Okay. Destination, YouTube.
Yeah, mine's live.
Okay.
Yeah, and I see the music in yours. Oh, I hear the music.
I don't see mine though. I don't see on my.
When I go to your channel, I see one person waiting, 5 thumbs up.
Oh, I see. Oh, wait a minute. One is live and one is not. Go in a second.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, what's a palaver? If you're just joining us, let us know that you can hear us, you can see us on our channels.
Fro can hear us. So
yay,
thank you.
Fro can hear us. Fantastic. They probably could hear me chatting to you about all the technical issues all the way through.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is our first time going live here, so.
Yeah. Welcome to the best thing you watched this week. Our first time live, as Chris said. We're going to give people a couple of minutes to jump in. So we're just going to catch up and have a chat. We're obviously going to do all the things that we normally do, but also the stuff that when we talk about the audio stuff, the exclusive stuff, we're going to be doing that this week as well because it's live. So we thought that'd be quite fun. We have a really interesting bunch of entertainment TV series and movies to talk about this week because talking to Chris off air, you had quite a good week this week.
I did have a good week. It was surprising that almost everything I watched was worthy of talking about. So, how about you?
Yeah, surprisingly good week. I expected us to have a bunch of poo, but a poo week. But no, it was fine. Lingering and Another Digital Citizen are here with us at the moment, so I just wanted to shout out and say, hey guys, thanks for joining us. Lingering, I haven't seen you from ages. There's Patient D as well.
Oh, yeah.
From the UK. Nice.
Hey.
Hello. Thanks for joining us.
All right, and Fro he's Norwegian. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's worse than than what? Oh man. All right. Well. Okay. Well, people are starting. Oh, it has been a while. Look at that. There you go. So you got a conversation going already.
Awesome. Hey, then Greg. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been good. So should we just have a conversation, you and me, and like leave everybody else?
And it exclude everybody else. That'll be fun to watch, right?
No, I've been good. I'm glad to have you back. We're going to be talking about the best thing we watched. We've been doing this for 3 seasons. This is our 4th season. I think we're just starting. Could be wrong.
Sure. Yes.
1 year was the half of a year, and then we've been doing it for a really long time. So you'd think we are good at this, but as the live, anything live, stuff can go wrong. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. We're going to start as we normally do. So thank you for joining us on the best thing we watched. Our normal platform is we talk about the stuff that we liked previously in this week. We talk about things that are coming up. That's normally the audio exclusive bit. We plug our Patreon, which is just £1. So we have over 80 videos there, so you can check that in our links below. And of course, we're going to be talking about, I do anime every week. So there'll be an anime section. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes Chris doesn't know what I'm talking about and just nods his head along the way.
Yeah, I'm still not the most well versed on anime. I mean, come on, I know Akira. I really enjoy One Punch Man. I've watched a couple episodes of Attack on Titan. I mean, so I'm very mainstream here, right?
Yeah,
I'm very mainstream, except
That's fine.
I've barely watched any Studio Ghibli ones, and each one I've watched have been weird.
Yeah.
Fine, but weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm totally going to make you watch Grave of the Fireflies.
That means you have to watch it too. Again.
Yeah, Lingering says he's excited for Solo Leveling. Yeah, I was going to review that for today's episode, except that the first episode only comes out at 5:30 UK time, and I presume we'll still be live, so I'll watch it on the go. Yeah, but I'm very excited for that. It's one of the best mangas, and now being adapted to... people have got their fingers crossed, hoping that it's going to be excellent. But Chris...
Yes. Oh, Mad Dog with Nic Cage and Willem Dafoe. Did that
Never heard
come
of
out? Have you? I haven't heard that.
No, I
don't
haven't
know.
heard of that.
Oh. Okay.
Patient D, let us know if that's new or coming, or if you've watched it recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to talk about that.
Before we jump into the best thing we watched, Chris, do you want to do movie quotes from last week?
Yeah, this... Okay, so first off, we'll give answers and winners because that's easy part. Tara Briscoe, Red Comet, The Bunny Dojo, which I still love that channel name, and Chris Retzlaff got all of them correct.
Damn.
The answers: The Nice Guys, Clue, and Knives Out.
Yeah, cool. I got none of those.
Oh well,
I've seen all of them.
You've seen at least 2 of these.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to get them, and I apologize to everybody because you could cheat if you wanted to answer in the comments right away if you know, or if you're Googling really fast. But otherwise, you can answer still in the comments because that is still a totally valid way, and we'll give you a shout out next week.
Okay.
Are you ready, Ruben?
Yeah. Before
Okay.
you carry on, Patient D said on Amazon, so I'm guessing that Nic Cage stuff is on Amazon. So
yes, and Willem Dafoe, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And Lingering said he read the manga 3 times, I think.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Well, it's manhwa. Okay, cool. So I will definitely, or manhwa. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. I've been wanting to. Okay.
Cool. And
New ones this week.
Yeah, hope it's good. Well, Fro, yes, we will be talking about that. Okay.
Get your acting skills on with your voice talent, Chris.
Yes. You'll find out what Night Country is too. Okay. Excuse me. Number 1. That woman deserves her revenge, and we deserve to die. Okay.
Yeah, I
Number
think I
2.
know what this is actually. Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You know the movie. I don't know if that's the quote or not, but okay. Number 2. Here's the deal. You did not get in trouble because you punched this sneaky brat in the face. Not at all. You got in trouble because you punched this sneaky little brat in the face in front of other people.
Oh yeah, you got caught. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And let's see here. Then we've got number 3. You can get this. You got to get this. and I can't do the voice. For if you do, one day you will look behind you and you will see we three. And on that day, you will reap it.
Nice.
So let us know in the comments there.
Yeah, any guesses yet, guys?
No. Let's see here. But Lingering had said there's within the manhwa scene. Oh, I
there's a lot of
didn't
gold.
realize.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that was an actual like it's different than manga.
Yeah, so
and,
like Korea, Japanese, whichever country, they normally have a different version. Like they even call anime different things. Yeah, someone who's Theron V says Fargo season 5 looks good, or looks solid.
I haven't watched any of that series. But the thing, I guess, what's his name is in here. What's his John Madman?
Oh,
John
yeah.
Hamm.
Yeah, John Hamm. Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks good. So, ooh, hey, talking right on Ruben's channel. There became a new member.
Oh, cool.
Thank you. That's sweet. All right.
I'm pretty sure they're a massive Patreon member.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it is outstanding. And let's see here. Lingering says it's Korean and Chinese.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so it's Korean and Chinese. Cool.
And let's see here. Well, thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get into the first thing, and let us know if you've watched any of these, because we would love to hear your thoughts on it if you started yet.
Yes.
Chris, do you want to kick us off?
Yeah. Okay. So this one I think is going to be on both our lists. Well, it is absolutely, because we did talk about this beforehand just so that we could prepare. But it is The Brother's Son, and new Netflix series, eight episodes, fairly long. I mean, there were 2 or 3 episodes that were over an hour.
Yeah, like an hour, 8 minutes, almost hour 10. I think was episode 7. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that was I don't know. You have the brothers, and it's an action series first off.
Sure. Yeah.
But it's a family drama, and you have the sorry, too many things. My ADD is off the charts here. With
I'll watch the text. You talk.
Okay. So let's see here. You have not Yakuza, but they're triad families. They're Chinese. And the leader of one of the triads is attempted to be assassinated. And he sends his oldest son back to the U.S. to watch over and protect the mom and the younger son. So this dude's Charles, his mom and brother. And the brother has lived there. They've lived there for 15 years in the U.S. And they have he's completely oblivious to the triads, to anything that happens in his family, any of that. And so it's really just, it's crazy. Michelle Yeoh, phenomenal as the mom. Huge. I mean, I loved that they didn't rely on her martial arts skills, that they just let her act, this time. But she did get a couple of chances to kick some butt, and there was that one scene in the kitchen that was just gnarly. I think it's the relationship between Charles and Bruce, the two brothers, and then Charles and his mom, and Bruce and his mom, and then all 3 of them together. That is just, I mean, crazy. And so, excuse me, we get to watch huge growth happen all the way around. So we watch Charles, he softens some, and he learns about that there's life outside of the triad, that he's not just a tool and chair leg to kill people as an enforcer or a protector or whatever the yes man that his dad has chosen him to be. Bruce is expanding himself and stepping out and away from what his mom wants him to be, and him pursuing his own things, and oh gosh. But anyway, yeah. So you liked this too, and I apologize that I'm like all over.
Yeah,
the
I'll
bit
talk.
there.
You catch up with the text, and then after
Okay.
the text, we will answer the questions.
Okay.
Okay, so my brother's son. I went into this with I was a little bit upset when I'd watched all the 8 episodes because I went in thinking Michelle Yeoh, martial arts. But that's not what this series is. You get one action scene with her, which is good, and it's brutal. And I was just like, oh, this feels too real almost. But she gets to showcase a lot of emotional moments in this series as a mother and as something more. Well, what I liked about it was the mix of the martial arts, which seems pretty grounded, but also has a little bit of protectiveness for our main characters because they got to survive. But the creativity of the craziness of the action scenes that we get throughout. Like one scene, we have a bunch of triad guys in T-Rex costumes, and they're just running away like, and they got knives in their hands, and you're like, what on earth am I watching? I cracked up laughing. I was like, what is this? And also, I'm totally down for it. So it was really easy to watch. I also know it's not the best series I've ever watched, but it was just something that was like, I needed this in my life. And I think it really helped having the culture. So it could have just been an Americanized action series. But because you got Michelle Yeoh, you got this cultures clashing almost, because Bruce is the guy that's lived in America for pretty much his whole life. He is coming from that culture. Now is the fish out of water with his brother, who's also the fish out of water character, because he's not experienced anything that his brother. And so there's making up for lost time of brotherly love or, family. And then there's trying to, like, the young brother wants to live up to his brother's expectations. His brother is upset with not having had any of that family dynamic that he wanted to. Also, can I just say how happy I am to see the British Bake Off in some of this series?
You see Noah Fielding in the background and hear him. And
Come on, it's so good. Definitely put this on your watch list. It's a lot of fun. It's easy to watch, which is what I needed in my life. You will like the characters, and not everybody is plot protected. There's one character that gets taken out in this. I was so gutted because I think that's my favorite character in this series.
Dude. Well, and they needed that, though. They needed to do that because there needed to be some stakes in this.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Yeah. Not everybody can survive knife, guns, bullets. This isn't the Matrix.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I think they use that as such a key character moment with the character who doesn't die.
Yeah.
That we see this arc, which then changes the trajectory, I think, of that character. And so it was powerful. The action, I completely agree with you, dude. How much have we been complaining, like, over the last months and even years, about all of the quick cuts that happen in action? And then
when they've spent so much time building on it, they're good at what they do, but because they chop it up, you can't see, and it's super close. It's like watching Transformers, a Michael Bay Transformers movie, because you can't see the action that's going on.
Yes.
Here, it's like wide, and you're just seeing the choreo. There's some quick cuts, but you still get to see the bones being broken and snapped in half.
Yeah. There's a scene where they used an FPV drone.
Yes.
And, dude, did you notice it go between the guy's legs?
I did. The preparation for that scene must have been insane, because there's a lot going on around him as well.
Yeah. Well, and I loved how it wasn't a fully one shot type of thing. I mean, there were some cuts in it, but it was great because we pulled way out to show the grandeur of what's going on in this scene and how large the setting actually is, because we weren't shown that to begin with. We just see this one little area, and then the camera flies back at it and up and around, and oh my gosh, it was so immersive. And it's so great to be able to watch these fights happen, and with all the skill and everything. So
let's go to our audience now.
Yes.
I feel like I'm a one of those talk shows. Let's go to what does the audience? What does the audience say? But what are they saying, Chris?
Okay, so
I feel like we've
lingering
missed loads.
Yeah, no. I've starred a bunch of them so that I could get back to them. Lingering, talking about the manhwa comic, Comick. It's pretty safe. I don't know that. So there you go there. Let's see here. Patient D said Fargo 5 was very good and loved it. So that's awesome. Okay. Cool.
I want to binge lot words. I want to binge like when you're sick, because obviously I've just had like a week of nastiness, like something that's going to make me just lose my mind, lose my world, and just sit there and watch that. I feel like that would be a really good one to binge.
That's outstanding. Yeah. Well, especially because there's so many seasons.
Yeah, 5. Wow. You can get lost in that world. At least you know it's not being cancelled. And the quality, everybody says is good. So fingers crossed.
Yeah. Hey, we got a super chat from Fro.
Hey, Fro.
For being an amazing person and human. Awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Wait, which one? Was it you? Who's the amazing
you?
Me?
You.
I feel so good.
You were the amazing.
I feel so good. Thanks, Fro. I feel like I need to share it with Chris, though, which I think I will. Yeah.
There's also Sriram Samir. I apologize if I massacred your first name there. Trying to watch and review Indian movies. Love from India. We have, actually.
We do, yeah.
Yeah. There's been some that it's so funny that some people, like I loved, and everybody's like, oh, why did you like that?
I quite like the spy universe. That it's bonkers and it's crazy. It's like their Avengers, right?
Yeah, well, and I went back just a month ago and I rewatched It was the one that had the really big music video like in it where the and the train scene.
Oh, yes, that was amazing. Tiger, it wasn't Tiger, but Tiger was in it.
No, it wasn't Tiger. Yes, Tiger was in it in that train scene and stuff. And oh my gosh, no, I because I rewatched it, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. I also really loved, what was it? Vikram. I know that Leo is out, which is the third movie in that series, but that was...
No, Vikram was good. Yeah.
I had fun. So much fun.
I enjoyed. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Heading out. Okay. So you have fun.
Cheers,
enjoy your food. Fro cannot become a member in Norway.
Oh, weird.
For all of the great things about Norway on that. All right, let's see here. Sumit Kaur, in the midst of the golden hour.
Is he talking about photography wherever he is? It's the golden hour, or is it actually a series or movie that is the gold? I need more context.
Yes. Well, I am heading to IMDb right now because that is the place we go. It's a series. It's on Netflix in the U.S. I have this on my list to watch. Okay, well, good to know that it's awesome. That's great. I'm gonna hit that up, and then let's see here. Patrick, 1670 review.
This is why I like the live stuff, because we get to put stuff that's not on our radar. It's certainly not on mine.
1670. I'm looking that up now too. Oh, it's on Netflix as well. So far there's 8 episodes. Oh, short. Is this sorry, I got to scroll down to see it. I don't know if it's it's Polish. Nice. Well, and there's
okay.
It is. And there's a Polish series coming this week, which I'm excited to see too. So that's going to be outstanding.
Nice.
Let's see here. Gotta catch up back here. So, hey, Paul. Awesome. Thank you.
Paul.
Good to be. Oh, and Fro was.
It's just yeah, but then he says, "Don't cheer it."
Don't cheer it.
All right. Well,
share it, I think, is what it. Yeah.
Oh, share it. Oh, okay.
Share it. Yeah. Dude.
Okay. I feel like people are not recognizing how great Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 is. I think it's because of Barbenheimer.
It did get overshadowed. Yeah. But this is a movie that, I mean, I saw it at a screening and then took the family to see it again, and I was just as immersed. Like, I was looking for, like, the little car scene. I was on edge all these times because I was like, oh, this is coming up. I can't wait to see this. This is going to be outstanding. And
Yeah.
so,
I love that film. I think I'm kind of done with part ones and twos. I just want the whole lot out. Give me a long film. Give me a long Mission Impossible. I'm there for it. Like, I'll go watch it twice if it means that we cannot have, part ones and twos.
right. Well, there's a Kevin Costner movie that's coming out supposedly in 2024, and it has been split up
You see,
in two parts. And it's like,
no, it's anyway. Ultra Collector Customs.
Hi. Love it. I clicked on the wrong one there. Your favorite green glasses. I had to change my prescription. I do have my glasses. I don't know. They're somewhere around here. But I had to change my prescription, and that one it was old, and so I couldn't really see too well. And so I've got these, and I've got
Maybe I should start getting different colored.
I've got these,
lenses.
which are like a bluish green purple, which are outstanding. I also have just a pair of wireframe Oakleys that I wear too, and then I have another pair that's like blue and then like cream colored or something like that. So I have a bunch of free, funky ones, but I do hope to be getting like this pink pair very soon because I saw them and I was like, ooh, those are fun. So 1670, I think that's is that room 2408? That's the haunted one.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, that was pretty good. That's John Cusack.
Yeah.
Is that the one where he goes in? He's a like disgruntled writer, and he goes in because he's invited.
Yes, it's
And he doesn't really believe in that until everything goes wrong.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It's 14. It's 408.
His comments
804.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, okay. Well, I can't remember that. Let's see here. Fro's got dyslexia. That's okay.
Dude, I'm dyslexic. I feel the pain. Yeah.
I have verbal dyslexia because I like words sometimes just come out
Word salad.
correctly.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Golden Hour is on Netflix.
Yep.
Cool.
That's on my list. So that.
All right. So we'll add that.
Is this going to be on your list today?
No, I didn't get to it.
I did. I haven't
Okay.
reviewed anything yet. It's
Do you want to talk a bit about it now?
yeah, we can.
Okay.
It's let's see here. It is so we got the final 3 episodes of part 1 of season, or this is part 2 of season 1. Again,
Yeah.
the whole splitting that up. It made no
Splitting
sense.
stuff.
Like I don't
Yeah.
know why you do that because it was only 3 episodes. We get some very, very emotional moments in this.
Especially where it
because-
left off, I expected this to be just harrowing.
Yeah, it's a little slower, I think, in one spot because we've had all of this build up to like the prison escape, except it's not a prison escape, it's a hospital escape, and they've gotten all those people out. And now we're seeing some of the ramifications of that. And the creature is just not happy. That we
They
get
were so friendly before.
well, yes. We get some great scenes. I'm not even going to talk about it. The CGI is mostly really great still, which I'm
That's
loving.
good. Yeah.
I don't.
Can't spoil it. I'm wondering if there's another creature because they left us with this could happen. I was like, oh, what's going to happen with that storyline?
That is mildly addressed. It's not the focus, but it is. I mean, it does come into play a little bit. But there's more so. There's other parts where it's just like my heart was ripped out. I'm like, dude, come on. You can't keep doing this.
Yeah, you made us sit through this.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah. Now there is a mid-credit scene also, which
Okay.
I think will continue the story on.
So this is not wrapped up then.
It could be, I think, but I see them continuing it on because it has the potential to.
Right. So if it gets cancelled, there'd be enough of a resolution?
Yes. Yes. Like there is some justice is served. some wrap ups happen, and then we also just have like this reopening of another arc within the story. Okay. So it could be good. There is a fight scene, and again with it has more quick cuts, but the choreography is outstanding because it's a few versus many. And it's awesome to watch, and the camera's flying around and all up above, so we get to see all kinds of angles from it. So that is a lot of fun. Let's see here. I can't wait to hear what you think of it. It like I was thinking about it, and probably had I watched it all at once, had they reviewed,
that's what I thought. Yeah,
I would have rated it higher. Like,
was this on you the best thing you watched this week?
No, it was good, but it again, it felt detached. Like it wasn't enough for a whole season.
The detriment of splitting up seasons, man. We've seen it from Netflix's time and time again with The Witcher as well. That it had a lot negatively going for it anyway. So in splitting that up.
Yeah. So anyway, it'll be. I'm curious what you think. We'll probably just chat during the week or something like that when you see it, and then because some of it you'll be like, "Holy crap! What? Why did they do this?" And then I was like, "Ooh, that was awesome." Let's see here. Oh, I don't know which to.
Hey, Chris,
watch them both. That's whatever. Mute one of them. So awesome there. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, the white ones. Thank you. My glasses. Thank you. That's Golden Hour. That is a. Oops. Let me go back here to it. I can read you the Netflix synopsis, or the IMDb synopsis. A Dutch detective of Afghan descent receives a text message stating that his childhood friend Faisal is in the Netherlands. When a terrorist attack occurs the next day, Mardik suspects Faisal and investigates with drastic consequences. So it looks like crime thriller. I love all of this non-English content. And
I agree.
The Norwegian stuff has been excellent. Not all for me of the Polish stuff has been like top tier, but there's been so much of it that I have really, really enjoyed. Also, Turkey has done some really great things. If you've never seen some of these, content from other countries that you don't live in, I mean, there's some excellent things. We know that there's some outstanding South Korean stuff, some Chinese. I don't know. There's some Brazilian even that has been really good too, and funky. So there you go. Patient D said, I'm watching a film later. Under the Skin. Oh gosh, is that the one where there were two that came out right around? Oh no, the other one was Lucy. I don't think I've seen this one. Have you seen Under the Skin?
No. Huh. Wait, Under the Skin with
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh yeah, I have seen that. It's excellent.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool.
It's it's weird.
Sure.
It's a bit saucy.
Okay.
But it's Scarlett Johansson, so I don't know many dudes that will have issue with that, or ladies, or anyone on the planet, really. So
yeah. Oh, freaky film. There you go. Let's see here. Under the Skin, absolutely magnificent, sweet. And let's see here. I heard some rumors that someone is making you guys a quiz. No, that's not true at all.
It's not happening.
Nope.
Delete.
No, there's no quiz coming at all. And let's see. Did you ever watch Beyond Evil?
Okay, so that's on my list. The problem I'm having with these Korean series is that some of them are long. This one's 16 episodes, and they're all over an hour long, the episodes. So I want to, because I've heard very good things about it. But finding the time with the amount that we watch week by week is just impossible. And talking about Korean stuff, I would like to talk about one now if we can, before we carry on with...
Yeah.
Because we got a few titles to get through. But this comes from a recommendation of a number of people that have been commenting, say, please watch this series. And I feel like I concentrate too much on Netflix because Netflix has so much stuff coming out. So I sometimes miss stuff. So Amazon have been putting out a bunch of Korean content that isn't even on like their, their page where you see it scrolling by. Like this is what we're watching. There's some original Korean content there that we're missing, and there's one called Death's Game that came out recently.
Shut up. Wait, is this on your list?
Yeah.
This is on my list.
What? That's hilarious. Okay.
Okay, go for it. Talk about
it. Okay, so there's 8 episodes?
Yeah, more came out just yesterday on the 5th. Like,
okay.
There was only 3 or 4 before, and then a whole bunch more jumped
Yeah, a whole bunch
on.
came. I've only watched half. I've watched episodes 1 to 4.
Oh, I've only watched episode 1.
Okay, I watched 1 to 4. Basically, it's about a guy that pisses off death. He writes a death note. He's like, my life sucks. And honestly, his life does suck. Like, it's not happy at all. Everything that could go wrong in his life happens in that moment. And so you feel him. You're like, well, I get it. I get it, dude. Like, I don't want you to give up, but I get it. And so death basically says, I'm going to punish you because you need to know that I'm not just a thing to be called or spoken about like you are. You can understand what death is, actually. And so he gets reincarnated. Well, not reincarnated. He gets put into other people's bodies. It's the same lifeline, same time as him. And there is a connected story. As you're watching each episode go, there's a connected story to his life, which is excellent. But what you get then is him being put in like Quantum Leap, someone's life like that is rich. The person they wanted to be, someone that's been bullied at school, someone that is like a Yakuza. And because of that, we get different settings, different locations, different actors, and then you get this amalgamation of a story between the supernatural and very real. And I have to say, I'm in love with this series. It's fantastic. It's gory, it's brutal, it's funny. When you get the martial arts choreography, it's awesome. Big set scenes. The only negative drawback I have is some of the CGI is a bit you're like, well, I could see that was CG, but I don't mind it because I'm having so much fun with this series. Was not expecting this. Like, we get people say, watch this Indian movie, watch this Korean movie, and they're like, is it going to be good, or is it just because you're promoting that place where you are from? Because sometimes you do get a bit, and I get it. You want to promote your entertainment media from whichever place you hail from. So sometimes I just kind of block out all the noise that comes from all the comments to say, because we just don't have time to do all of it. But I did watch this halfway through, only started it this morning, and I was like, holy crap, this is good.
I watched episode 1 on Thursday, and I tried to watch a new series yesterday that I had the screeners for. The first 2 episodes are already out, and I was just like, halfway through the second episode, I was like, I can't do this. I need to turn it off. My wife was not having it either. She was like, this, I don't even care. This is stupid. Just poorly written and everything. Okay, cool. So I was like, I want to show you the show that I saw. So I described it to her a little bit, and then I rewatched episode 1 last night, and she watched it. Dude, I laughed at her laughing at the end of that. Because it's so unexpected and it's so abrupt, and I'm like, is this like dark comedy? Because this is the first time now that we're seeing anything that's remotely funny in this, because it's very dark and dour. And
I like the way Death is played. There is levity moments because the character of Death is just pissed off and nonchalant, and I instantly like how Death has been played in this. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it really is. It's because there's the whole the punishment. You're going to be in 12 bodies, and you're going to die 12 times.
You also get to see hell, and it's scary.
Dude, those when they're not even in hell, the one time where they're on top of the eyeless and noseless things with the really sharp teeth, and they're just all, that was gross, and it was awesome done too. I mean, CGI was a little wonky, but I didn't even care at that point because I was just like, holy crap, these are just crazy. So,
cool.
Okay, let's go to some questions before we dive in to the next thing. Next, Kalapani. Let me look that up.
Never heard of that one. Kalapani. I'm guessing Indian.
I would think so. It's from 2023. It's Oh, I had this. I have this on my list. I have not seen it yet, though. When a mysterious illness descends upon the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, desperate fight for survival collides with a race to find a cure.
Oh,
It
sounds
yeah, it's Indian.
depressing.
It's in Indian Tamil. Tamil.
It's classed as a thriller as well.
Yeah, I have this on my list because I do want
Okay.
to. Yeah,
It's got pretty high ratings. Okay,
Yeah,
thanks
it
for
does.
letting us know. 8 out of 10 on IMDb, which is really hard to get.
Crazy, right? Yeah.
All right.
That's
okay.
awesome.
On
Let's
my
see.
list.
There you go. We watched Fool Me Once. Ruben, did you watch it?
I watched episode 1.5 and I decided I'm not watching the rest.
I watched the entire thing. It was
for you.
okay. It was
Slow as Bernie. I'm getting tired of the way they're doing his books, to be honest.
the presentation, the execution of these Harlan Coben adaptations has become very formulaic.
Same actors.
Dude, third time that Richard Armitage has been in one so far. You can't do that. You need to stop that. First off, Richard Armitage, you need to talk with your publicist or your agent, whatever. No, have them find you something else. I mean, I know you were barely in this one, but still, come on. It was okay. It was, it had some mild. I'm trying to think because it's only been a week since it's been out, and yet I've watched, countless things. So it's
It just wasn't mysterious enough. I knew where it was going to go. I knew what was going to happen. I was pretty like, oh, this is going to be this and this and this. And I was like, I don't have it in me to, this is going to be a big reveal. And is it worth it? And I'm like, no, I'm not even enjoying the story that much as we go through it. So
yeah, it had it had a schmaltzy ending to it,
Ugh.
which it had an epilogue, which was kind of the ending to the story or the mystery. It did surprise me a little bit.
okay.
Not on the whodunit part, but the what they do in the story. I was like, oh, I didn't think you would do that. So, yeah, it's okay, mild, just something to put on casually, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, Kay said you made it to York. They made it to York. So that's awesome.
my wife and son. She's taking my son back up to uni, so a long drive for them. Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, let's see here. What is your favorite score and which film?
Oh, that's easy for me. Easy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tron Legacy.
Ooh.
Without a doubt.
Dude, that is a great.
Doesn't get better than that.
That is a really good one. For me, well, it is hard. I can't pick like a favorite, but I really like
is
Last
tough.
of the Mohicans.
Yeah.
I mean that one it's just. No, I think I'm gonna go with this one. I think, well, Lord of the Rings also because that's on my list for this week, and I watched all 3 movies, but we'll talk
Yeah.
about that in a minute. That score by Howard Shore is just, oh my gosh, just stuck in my head. The Power of One, which has a very young Daniel Craig and an even younger Stephen Dorff.
Old film, that, yeah.
Dude, you have Lady Black Mambaza.
Mombasa, yeah, Lady Black Mombasa.
So that is in there, but then you also have just a whole bunch of singers as doing a lot of the soundtrack, and it is, oh my gosh,
It's quite a
the
powerful
movie's
film as
phenomenal.
well. Yeah.
The movie's wonderful, but the score is just, it's beautiful. So there's that. I don't know what was set in Scotland. I don't. That's also kind of how the comments are. Everything's out of context here. Hi, Irvind. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for showing up. There is a. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see here. Hans Zimmer, brilliant. Yeah. Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
it's Hans, isn't it? But he created the bombs.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Hi from Seattle. Hey, how are you? Welcome.
I don't know why I keep saluting. I feel like I'm not even in the army. Is that disrespectful? I don't know. I'll just do this.
Okay, everybody say hi so Ruben has to do that a ton. Let's see here. Just sticking with the score theme here. Taka is a huge fan of Turbo Kid's score.
Yes,
that was a good one.
Yutaka got us to review Turbo Kid on our Patreon.
Yeah.
And that was the one thing I said was so cool. I didn't expect it to work within that film, and it did.
And I had avoided that movie for so long just based on the cover. And it was way more gory and crazy than I
It's
had
crazy. I wasn't
thought
expecting it to be that.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yes, it is amazing what music can do for a film. When I was taking some production classes for radio and music, or radio and film and TV, we watched a whole bunch of things without the music before they had been finalized, and you're like, oh, this sucks.
This movie's crap.
Yeah, this is crap. And
Yeah, it's amazing how it makes the movie, makes or breaks. Yeah,
it really can. Well, and I love and hate all at the same time how we can be manipulated by the score.
Yeah.
That it can enhance something.
Or it can set up something before you've even, it's coming, but that the music is doing that. Yeah.
Horror movies do that so many times.
They do.
Yeah.
But what's nice is now we're getting horror movies that set it up with the music and then don't deliver that. So it's unexpected until when you do get it.
Which is fun. And I'm glad they do that. Lost Highway has a unique score. Isn't that David Lynch? Lost Highway with... I don't remember who's in it.
I'm trying to think.
I don't even know if I've seen Lost Highway, or if I have, it's been like forever.
I've seen that. I don't remember the score. It's been so long.
Yeah.
It is David Lynch. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. The score and Smile. Yeah. Yeah. I still had fun with that movie, and Smile 2 is coming out, I think, in 2024. But yeah, we'll see here. Let's see here. Let me go. Am I enjoying the island yet? Yeah, I watched the whole season. Thanks for that, Fro. Yeah, we'll have words later. Let's see here. Awesome. Elijah Talbot. Welcome. Welcome. Glad that you're here too.
Hi.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Yes, you need to do that.
Yeah.
Ruben, I know this one is you have watched Sacred Games, haven't you?
Of course.
Did you like the whole thing, or is it?
Yeah.
Does it stay solid pretty much through the whole thing? Okay, cool.
There's a second season. I don't think the second season was as good as the first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. It's on my list, but I just haven't watched it yet.
Cinematography is incredible, and the acting it's brutal. It's not happy.
Okay. Well, that's okay. No, brutal is fun sometimes,
Yeah,
right?
it can be. Yeah.
Yeah. Are we still on board with Monarch Legacy? I've been seeing a lot of hate recently from this show. Like, people are just not digging it, and I don't know specifically what that is. I don't know if it's just people angry just because it's angry, or if there's legitimate, like, because I watched, how many episodes of that did I watch? I watched like, I don't know, half of it at least, more than half.
Yeah, we both watched what I think those are the screeners they gave us, like the first six, maybe?
Something like that. Yeah, I didn't mind it. I was enjoying the.
I could have done with more creatures,
monsters. Yeah. But again, this is the beginning of it, so it's it's kind of the globe hopping thing. Yeah. So there you go. Let's see here. So Elijah Talbot would like to see us do quick reviews of our personal favorites.
Okay.
I would have to. Do you want to do that right now? I would.
Yeah,
have
I can do one.
Okay. Let's see here.
Okay. A film I've seen 86 times and counting. I've had on VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray. I have it on 4K now. And I often quote it when I say things like, come on, man, I don't feel right. I don't feel right.
Oh,
One, two. It's by the amazing Luc Besson, and it's The Fifth Element. I have all the time in the world for this film. The mixture of comedy, action, and heart. One of Bruce Willis's, if not his best, because the way he mixes with the hero that we don't know is the hero, Lilu, who's this weird supreme being. it has the romance and action and
Leo
comedy
Dallas,
that
multipass.
multipass. She knows it's a multipass. Yes, it's the sci-fi of the world building that I love from the beginning to the end. But then it's the heart of the characters, the relationship where love is the saving grace. Like Harry Potter, the special magic is love that you can't defeat. That's what ends up saving the day. So between amazing sculptures, the characters that you get within, like, I love the weird characters that walk like this at the beginning when they come to deliver the Supreme Beam. They're these big mechanoid metals with the egg-shaped spacecraft, and they're like, and they're like walking like this. Yeah, Fifth Element rocks.
Nice. Okay, mine. If I just choose my typical top go-to movie, it's The Way Back. It has Steve Carell and Toni Collette, Allison Janney. This movie, and how could I forget? Oh my gosh, the one that makes the movie, Sam Rockwell. It's like bacon; he makes everything better. This is a sort of a coming of age, but also a friendship story. And Steve Carell is an absolute ass in this, like convincingly. So if you are a fan of Steve Carell, this will be a hard movie to watch with him because he is a trash, just ugh.
But
Like
you couldn't.
don't like
This
him.
film wouldn't be as good with him if he wasn't in it because he plays it so well.
Well, and we need that for the rest of the story, to counteract. But it's about a boy on a summer vacation, and he finds friendship and confidence in unexpected places, and the feel good friend moments are outstanding. They're so heartfelt. It's very quotable. Sam Rockwell is a jewel. I mean, he is so good. The dynamics between a lot of the characters, and Toni Collette playing the mom, which she always plays the mom. I know,
It's so
but
funny.
I like the conflictedness that she has in this. She's a single mom dating Steve Carell, and it's riding that line between staying with him or choosing happiness with him, choosing to be happy with him, and then also looking after her son and what he needs and requires, and the love and all of that he deserves, all while he goes from massive character change and growth, where he goes from this shy, timid, wilting flower, unconfident type of person to somebody who all it took was some words of encouragement and some care and concern from somebody who didn't treat him like a poor, ignorant kid, and just, or like some little wilting flower like he has been and shown to be, and instead gives him the opportunity to rise to his own occasion. And it's, yes. So The Way Back, if you like good feel-good movies that are absolutely hilarious, I highly suggest.
Yeah, it's a great film. You introduced me to that, and my whole family. We sat down and watched that, and we were like, "That's awesome." It makes me feel good. It also brought me to tears, and it has such a good what do you call father? It's a good father relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good. Where is Dune 2?
It's coming out supposedly.
It bombed at the box office. I don't know if you know, but like nobody saw it
Nobody
on
saw
the
it,
release
yeah.
date. It was crazy.
Yeah,
It was just insane there. I don't know how that happened. Hey,
You know what?
That's my wife. Hey, babe.
When you actually get to watch Dune 2, I can guarantee there's going to be a lot of sand. It's an exclusive for you.
And a giant space penis.
Wow, that's X-rated.
With the film Platoon score, come on, you have to have the score in there. I mean, that just like Apocalypse Now.
They're just not films I go back to because they're depressing.
Platoon is a hard movie to watch. So is Full Metal Jacket. I mean, that is
they're incredible movies, like, no doubt. I know they're amazing, but I don't need that in my life.
Yeah, no, I don't either. Yeah, it's It's crazy. Let's see here. Okay, so Elijah Talbot. Okay, Monarch. Just okay. Cool. Cool. Paul and Nolan had said episode 9, the end reveal was cool, and that's in Monarch.
That's
I haven't
Monarch.
watched
Okay.
episode 9, so I don't. Yeah, but it's definitely mixed. So
Let me guess
yeah,
what the reveal was. Larry Bird pitches up. There's a crossover from Netflix's series.
Larry Bird, the basketball player.
No,
Who's Larry Bird?
I'll let chat
Do your thing. Is
tell
that
us
what that
who
is?
Larry Bird is from the Netflix series.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Unique. I should put good. Okay. Cool for David Lynch and Lost Highway.
I mean, that's David Lynch in a nutshell, isn't it? Unique.
Yeah, dude. Okay, there was a short on Netflix. It still may be there. I don't know, but it's him and a monkey on a train.
What?
Dude, you just got to watch it.
Are you sure you just didn't dream that up? What are you talking about? David Lynch and the monkey on a train.
Yeah, it's shot in black and white. It, dude. I kid you not. I probably should have been high while watching this.
Right.
My friend Patient D over there in Ireland, have you seen that David Lynch thing? Because I know you enjoy a little bit of the herb every now and then, and so I'm curious if you've watched that and if you watched it enhanced.
Special like.
I'm trying to see what it's called. Oh, no,
I do love the Blade Runner 2049 soundtrack. I just thought I'd answer for you. Elijah
Thank you.
Talbot, his, I think his favorite soundtrack, especially the Mesa scene. Yeah, it's incredible. It's probably one of the things that you couldn't have in that movie. Like, if that movie didn't have the soundtrack it did, it wouldn't be nearly as watchable as it is. As it is, I love the first movie, and I don't rate the second one nearly as much as the first one.
I love the first movie, and I did not enjoy 2049 in the theater. And then I went back to it about a year ago, maybe less than that, to give it another opportunity because I thought, yeah, maybe there was something with me. Maybe there was
Maybe it's just
the
the mood.
aura. Maybe it was
Yeah.
just the mood. Whatever that
People.
was. Yeah, absolutely.
Someone on their phone. Yeah.
Could have been any of that. So I rewatched it, completely open mind going into it like, okay, let's just clean slate it and go. The cinematography is beautiful. I don't like the movie. That's just how it is.
You still don't like it. It was fair
I
enough.
still didn't,
Okay.
still didn't like it. It is beautiful though. Okay, it's the David Lynch movie. What Did Jack Do? It's 17 minutes long and it's from 2017, and it's still on Netflix, at least in the U.S. And it is just bonkers. So, yeah. Let's see. How much do I bench? Well, I don't really bench or table or chair. I do recline.
I lie
So
on bench.
they're typically uncomfortable.
Yeah, I suppose they
So,
are.
yeah, no, not much. I can curl a bunch, but I can't. I don't have that type of strength. So, there you go. We'll say 2,000.
Over
grams.
9,000.
Over 9,000. All over 9,000. Over 9,000.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Has anybody Maestro and a Greek series is because I've seen the movie Maestro and I won't watch that again. But I'm guessing it is from 2022. Yeah, it's a mini series. Netflix, 12 episodes. I have not seen this. I don't.
This was never, and I can honestly say this probably won't be on my watch list ever.
Really? It's a crime mystery. That's up my alley. It's non-English, so it's
That's
checking
up your
boxes. Yeah, left and right. I have not seen this, but I'm going to have to put this on my list. There, I didn't even. I need to start a tab or something like that so I can start adding things on here. Let's see.
It's not in the UK, so I can't even watch it.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess though, it is it good, Alex? So asked about it. I don't know, or maybe you're asking if anybody has seen it to know if you want to watch it. But we won't tell Ruben that you're here as well. Okay, thanks, Fro. Yeah, we'll just Ruben. Fro's only watching yours, and he's only into your thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he likes you the best. That's totally fine.
That's fine. I got chose. I got picked first.
Not into Monarch there. Fair enough. I still don't get the hate, but I understand, that. Okay, Chris Retzlaff, first off, thanks for the super chat.
Yeah,
and
amazing.
then Nic Cage ratings. Oh
my gosh.
Raising Arizona, The Rock, Face Off, Gone in 60 Seconds, Moonstruck. Oh, I think maybe you pulling some of your, because you use the one.
Yeah, I have a Nic Cage rating
clip.
system. Yeah. I forget. I have to go and check. I'll check now what they are.
How long has it been since you've seen Raising Arizona?
A little while, not that long, but a little while, like a few years for sure.
Oh, mine's like 20.
Oh, okay,
It's been forever.
No, I've definitely seen it. So for number 0, I have a 0, which is Nic Cage in Left Behind. I have a 1, which is Nic Cage in the Wicker remake, the Wicker Man remake. I have a 2, which is Con Air. I have a 3, which is Pig. I have a 4, which is Leaving Las Vegas, and then 5, which is Lord of War.
Ooh.
And so what I've said about this is I don't class any of those as terrible. The films might be bad, but him in it is always a good thing. So it's the crazy world. So maybe I could do an updated version. I'd love to have Raising Arizona on there. That would probably still be high. But I'd need to give it another watch. The Rock, Face Off. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how I choose between those two. I've seen Face Off so many times. The John Travolta and Nic Cage playing each other or acting as that they're playing, they're both excellent. They really got the mannerisms down of those people. And so many quotable lines. I could eat a peach for hours. You want to take that man's face off? It's so good. Gone in 60 Seconds. I always do this now, with my hand. Like, let's ride.
Dude, I have a comment for the movie that we watched together that with somebody off of Gone in 60 Seconds. So I'm excited to talk about that.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
Moonstruck. It's been a long time since I've seen that. I need to rewatch that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But certainly the Rock and Face Off would be up there. Arizona probably below. I'm not sure about Moonstruck yet.
Yeah. Top 5 series of 2003. 2003.
2003.
Okay,
okay. Wow. Let's split that up. You do 2. I'll do 2.5. You do 2.5. I'll do
2.5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For me, the number 1. This was a tough list, and I actually haven't finalized it. I think, but I'm just going to go with it as it is.
Right.
Ted Lasso. We wrapped up season 3 this year, and the whole series has been phenomenal. I loved that we got, first off, not only a wrap up and a conclusion. I don't want them to do the spinoff series. I don't think that needs to happen. But we get a conclusion to it, and then Nate has a redemption arc.
Yeah.
Thank you, because it needed to, because that's what the whole show has been about. The positivity, the change that Ted Lasso brings about. He knows nothing about football, and yet he comes over to do this, and he approaches it in a completely different way, and he changes everybody that he comes into contact with, and then he also changes. He improves too. So, okay, yeah, that's my one. What about you?
Blue Eye Samurai, an anime, sort of anime, because I don't know if it's technically anime. It's animated series that is anime. Best redemption revenge story, beautiful, certainly the best animation I've seen since Arcane. And if you know the style of Arcane, it's incredible. But I believe people are now starting to catch up with having seen the 10 episodes of it, and it's becoming more and more popular. I think there's gonna get another season, but damn, it's brutal at the beginning, and then a character is very real about what I can't give a definition without spoiling it. There's a major spoilers in it, so you haven't seen it. The character continues to be the character from what she's being created, rather than writing it like, and now I'm revenge, but I'm also going to be the good guy. No, the way you've been built up is life sucks, and you're going to go on revenge, and not necessarily want anybody's help, and that they just will do anything and everything to get the revenge of what's being wronged by them, like Kill Bill in anime, but like, you know, more gory and bloody and superb action sequences, like wonderful.
Nice. My next one is a remake of a movie turned into a series.
A series. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, they took the movie, added to it, and then cut it up into a series, and it's called War Sailor. Did you watch this?
No.
It is. It's World War II, and it was very emotional. You have this guy. He's working class sailor, and it's based on some true events, not necessarily with the people with this character or anything like that I know of, but it was more so that these civilian sailors were called upon, the merchant sailors, to be part of the war. And so they had to, transport weapons, ammunition, all this stuff. And it just puts them into the war. And so there's a lot. I mean, it's a sad movie. It's Norwegian, but it is, it's a human story where you are just so enraptured and enthralled with the characters. And, yeah. No, so it was good.
Did not expect that from you.
I didn't expect it either. Like when I watched it, especially because I saw at first, before I even watched it, it was like, oh, this is a remake or it was a movie and now it's made into a series.
Yeah.
That's not sounding awesome. And yet it is. So there you go.
I think my second one, it is definitely the best thing I watched last year in TV series, and that's The Glory, the Korean series that was so brutal. I mean, I feel like I'm using that word a lot. It was devastating. I think that's what this character goes through, and again, it's a revenge plot, but it's not bullying. It was just absolute torture this character goes through, and then you see a sort of Ocean's 11 building of a multifaceted, lifelong plan to get revenge, and the story is incredibly built, but amazingly acted. Like, seriously, like, you are in love with the characters. And then there are some characters that you fall in love with because they bring us a heart, a levity, because our character is so rigid and just, nothing's going to take me away from my goal. And the people along the way are just like, you want her to become more human, but you also understand why she's not. Oh, what a series.
Yes. Did you notice, because I did start episode 2 of Death's Game, and it the bully scene where the high school kid is being bullied.
Yeah,
I swear, because I actually paused it and talked with my wife about this. I'm pretty sure that when they're in the gymnasium or the like the multipurpose room that has a stage and stuff like that, where the kid's getting the milk poured over his head, I'm pretty sure that's the exact same set that was used in The Glory, where they were bullying on the girl.
No, I think it is. I think it is. It's probably just, like in America, you got these sound stages.
Yeah.
It's probably one of those. Yeah.
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 So, Okay, so I get to do half of one. So I'm going
Yeah,
to talk
half.
about Servant, the last season.
Okay.
I really enjoyed this. It was a great wrap up. It was definitely weird.
Hmm.
It amped up the mystery. I still liked. Is it Nell Tiger Free? Yeah,
Hmm.
and then I think also Dorothy's character. Wow, that reveal, that character change, the whole thing was just it hurt, and it was so raw that you couldn't be unaffected by watching it, I think.
Hmm.
So
It's very
okay.
good. Yeah. My half is I've read all the books with my wife, and then Apple did an adaptation, and I was really worried that it wasn't going to be nearly as good. And Silo came out with Rebecca Ferguson, and what I
Mm-hmm.
loved about the TV series, it basically doesn't answer any of the questions. You don't, and yet somehow still totally riveted. I love the comments, and they're like, "Oh, it's totally going to be this," and I'm like, you don't know," because it's the reveals really only come in season 2 or the second book and the third book. But the setup and the acting, the scale of it, I think you start to get how humanity is living in these giant silos. What's left of humanity? Anything with Rebecca Ferguson, generally, I'll be like, "Yep, sign me up."
Yeah, she's really good. She's
Yeah.
okay. How many shows are you watching in one week? It depends.
Depends on the week, you know.
Yeah.
Some weeks are like, this content sucks. I need to just go back and watch movies that cheer me up.
Yeah, like this week I have access right at the moment as we're talking about this to 2 full series that I've got to watch so that I can create my reviews. And then I have 3 movies that I'm watching.
Jeez.
2 in the theater, 1 I don't know if it's coming to theater or if it's just coming to Prime. Yeah, and then there's a couple other series that I just hope to get to that I don't have screeners for. And so yeah, this. How about
Honestly,
you?
don't know how you do, because you still got like full-time job.
Well,
Whereas I'm at home and writing and stuff.
if I didn't get them, and which is why like sometimes reviews just don't happen, because if
Oh, you don't get
if
them
a,
beforehand, yeah.
yeah, if I don't get them beforehand, it's so hard for me then to catch up. Because like say a season has 8 episodes of a show, and they're all even 45 minutes, not even an hour. If I don't have that, it'll take me, well, because I might, depending on what it is, I might be able to watch a little bit like on a Friday afternoon. But then Saturdays is when you and I typically record, and then we edit and stuff. And so,
So you won't get to it, yeah.
yeah, no, and then Sundays, it's doing house stuff and everything. So it's tough sometimes to do that. But yeah,
Wait, you do housework?
yeah.
Wow.
I live here, so I do part of the housework too.
I just thought women were meant to be in the kitchen and guys are.
Oh well, yeah, making me sandwiches and
All right,
stuff.
cool,
Yeah,
cool, cool. Yeah, yeah.
absolutely. Well, of course. Come on. I mean, right? I hope everybody knows that we're kidding.
Yeah.
That we shouldn't have to say that, but sometimes,
Yeah, yeah.
all of a sudden they're going to
This
take that
day and
little clip
age.
out of the.
Someone's gonna be like, "Look what these guys."
Yeah.
This is what they believe. Yeah.
Dude, if that's what they use though, and it creates a whole bunch of stir and it gets people, publicity, well, okay, there you go.
One way to do it.
Yeah, I guess I don't think we want that kind of attention.
Your wife has just commented.
Yeah, she said, hey.
Hey.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah. No, let me go back to Paul Nolan. Started Maestra on Disney. It's a Korean show about a conductor. Okay, we need to get some different names on these things. Maestro. Yeah. Well, I hope it's good. I have not seen it or even heard about it. So yeah. Let's see here. Chris starts off. The Sopranos. Nip. Thank you, dude. Nip Tuck. Come on, man.
What a years. Sopranos? Wire? Everyone loves Raymond. Okay.
I don't like Everyone Loves Raymond because I'm not a big Ray Romano fan.
Yeah, you don't need to put that one in there, Chris. You could just take that one out.
24. Some of it
I
was
love
fun.
24. Did you just 24?
Yeah.
Jack
yeah.
Bauer.
Yeah, I know. I didn't watch it when it came out. I watched
gosh.
it after it had already been, and I didn't watch the whole thing because I just lost interest.
Seriously?
Dude, it's American
Seriously?
TV. It's American TV. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
you just can't. Okay, and hot take here for everybody, and I know that you're just going to be mad at what I say, but he's almost unsubscribed. Oh yeah, no, wait for it because you're going to unsubscribe in just a second.
We're ready to fight, guys.
Yeah, here we go. I do not like The Sopranos at all. I could not get into that show at all. Came to it late. And this
To be
is
fair, I
Chris
get
talking,
it.
not Ruben. So if you're going to unsubscribe,
But I do get it. Yeah.
yeah, I said, oh, don't go there. It just was not doing. And I'm not huge on gangster stuff, but when they're done well, like I can totally get into them. I mean, Untouchables is one of my favorite movies of all time. And there's other Black
That's what
Mass.
my
is
first
outstanding.
girlfriend said to me.
That you're untouchable.
Untouchable.
She's untouchable. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Let's see here. Oh yeah, yeah. Prime is sending out emails for screeners. Probably not even if you are a reviewer or a critic. But
Please
yeah,
watch our stuff.
yeah, I think that's what it is. So that's funny there. Oops, I'm accidentally clicking on things because it's just, yeah. Main actress in Maestro is the lead in Lady Vengeance.
Oh, I like Lady Vengeance. That's
I haven't
great.
seen Lady Vengeance.
Okay.
What's it about?
She's a lady, and she
Getting
gets
vengeance?
Vengeance, yeah.
It's on Plex and Pluto in the U.S.
You will recognize it when you see, like, you would have seen the poster floating around.
It doesn't look familiar to me.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Well, at least the one on IMDb.
There is a character called Meredith Grey in a medical drama that Kirsten and I are watching, Grey's Anatomy. And her character always says, seriously? Which now you'll notice I'm saying when you're like saying something that I can't believe. Seriously? Seriously? Just for context.
Just for context,
So you know why. Yeah.
A Vengeance. There's a trilogy?
Oh, I did not know that.
I did not know that. Well, I didn't even know about the movie, so how would I know there was a trilogy? That's kind of cool. Oh, all right.
All right. Should we tackle one more of our... Because
This is just fun answering questions. But yes, let's get back to the whole point of the show. And we continue to ask us questions, though, because we will
come back to it after we've done
Yeah,
one more.
absolutely. Yeah. We're not forgetting about the comments there. So where are we at? Oh, okay. So you talked about Death's Game.
He talks about the brother's son.
Yeah. There's a movie that we just watched last night. You know who Dan Levy is? He's Eugene Levy's son, and or Levy, I guess. Levy.
I know
Levy.
all things.
I know. He's in Schitt's Creek with his dad and his sister sometimes.
Such a great series.
I love that show. It's a casual watch for us, but we laugh all the time on it.
I like Dan Levy a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a movie that came out yesterday, Friday, on Netflix called Good Grief. And it's his directorial debut, at least feature directorial debut.
Is it a comedy?
No, I would say it's more of a drama. I mean, it has some comedic moments to it in there, and he is naturally funny.
Yeah, he is. It's got really dry wit.
Yeah, if you watch him on Schitt's Creek, and that his style, that character, I think that just might be him. Because that's how he is kind of in Good Grief also. And really what it is it's his husband dies, and a year later he's working through still that grief with a couple of friends. And they live in London, but then they go to Paris for to wrap some things up, to just process and everything. And there's so much more about the movie than just that. But it is, it's really, really good. I mean, like I was surprised at how engaging and endearing it was. The characters you have Ruth Negga in here also, and Hamish Patel. So the cast is Luke Evans. He's barely in it, but he's there.
It's a good cast, though.
Yeah, it is a great cast. I definitely recommend seeing this. This was a very solid movie. So, yeah, okay. How about you? What else you got?
Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be a weird one because I haven't seen the first 3 seasons, but I've watched the half of the 4th season now, and
wait, how does that work? What?
It's because each story is different actors, different. So HBO are releasing True Detective Night Country.
Time out.
What?
You haven't seen seasons 1, 2, or 3?
No.
I couldn't get into season 2. Season 1, Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, I hear it's some of the best TV you'll ever watch. Yeah.
Well, and they switch it's like they become each other. Like they take their real life beliefs and flip flop them. So like one is in real life an atheist, but in this one he's playing like a Christian. The other is a Christian in real life and playing an atheist.
Right. Okay, that's weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But you've seen they were supposed to send me screeners for season 4.
Yes. I've seen half of the season. So there's 8 episodes. Dude, this is, as far as I'm aware, this is a different take on it. So it's pretty much the same formula, dark, depressing, harrowing, and focuses on our 2 main protagonists, but it has a culture-specific tone to it, which I think is very good. It's very interesting. It reminds me a little bit of Scorsese's latest film. What was that?
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Killers of the Flower Moon. So it has that sort of culture in it. This is set in like the coldest place in the world, where night comes for a long time, and as soon as there is night, that's when things start to go wrong because people tend to lose their minds. There's a research center where 8 men researching some stuff disappear suddenly. They're just gone. They haven't taken any stuff. They're like halfway through their meals. And so we have this investigation. There's a supernatural element that goes on here, which is the different take. Between the riveting side of it and the acting, which is phenomenal. Jodie Foster is incredible in this. I mean, to be honest, when is Jodie Foster not good? There is this way of the story that it films that it feels like it's slow, but it's also tense. So there's a balance when you can watch something slow and you get bored and like, oh, they're just dragging on. But it's world building the story. So it's not world building our world, but it's world building the story. And so we get to know the characters because we aren't just following this one story of what's going on in this research center. We're following the baggage that these characters bring along. We find out why they're so broken and how that interacts with the story. I have to say, I kind of get why everybody talks about True Detective in like the grandiose aura that they do. It was like the best thing since cream crackers and cheese. So I would put this on your list. It's very good.
Yeah, Yutaka. Yeah, I'm excited about this season 2, and I'm bummed that HBO said I could get them, and I haven't gotten them yet. But okay, so no, I don't want to know anything about it.
No, you kind of don't, because the stuff I can talk about would reveal a bit of the story. All I can say is the cinematography and the tone places you like you're watching something. A TV series like The Thing, you know, has that sort of feel to it.
Really?
Especially with the medical stuff going on. That's isolated, dark, 30 Days of Night, you know, that kind of isolatedness in that cold where the elements will kill you if you just do anything wrong. And then you have the messed up people, the brokenness of people, and that creates something that's very entertaining to watch. I need to watch The Simpsons way afterwards.
That sounds then right up my alley. You know
Oh yeah,
me.
for sure.
I
Like
love,
when I watched this, I was like, oh, Chris is gonna love this. This is so dark and depressing. Chris is gonna love it.
I'm gonna love it. Gonna love
Yeah.
it. Yes.
Chris,
Uh,
Fro would love this as well. Yeah.
yeah. Well, dude. Okay. Seriously, because funny enough, I started rewatching season 1 of True Detective this week. Like
Oh
I just
wow.
put on episode 1 because it has been quite a while since I've seen it. And well, like I said before, season 2 I didn't really get into, and so I'll revisit it again just to watch it. Maybe I'll have a better experience on it. Season 3 with Mahershala Ali, that was an awesome season as well. I love that we get to that the show is not just about the case, but it's so much about the detectives.
Oh, it's the people. Yeah.
Yeah, and it is
Sure.
just riveting, dude. You need to watch season 1.
I'm gonna go back and watch all of them. I think because I'm just now I get it. Like okay, yeah, I'm on board. Yeah.
Some excellent TV, and it's American-ish, so which is
Yeah,
surprising.
which is
so,
weird for
so
you,
if I'm
yeah.
if
Yeah.
I'm saying it's really good, that means it's like
Yeah,
wow.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Are we going to do any AMA lives besides our show? Our show is not going to always be live. We'll probably do this once a month.
What's AMA?
Ask me anything.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So, but yeah, maybe we'll have to discuss it. But yeah, maybe we'll do some one-off
Maybe
type of
before we
things
do
that-
the audio stuff that we normally do, we can do an AMA.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could definitely do that. Yeah.
Cool.
This is an interesting one from Jason. Thoughts on weekly episode releases for streaming shows, like going backwards to cable TV away from binge culture. I saw a tweet this week where it was basically because Amazon had announced how they were going to, they sent out a message to everybody, Prime, not just Amazon, but Prime Video, where you could keep your current subscription at what it is, and they're going to start introducing ads.
Yeah.
And you could also then spend $3 per month extra and get it ad free. I don't understand this thinking because this is what Disney was doing also, is that they're punishing people who have already subscribed versus trying to entice new subscribers. Like, you should just offer a reduced price for people that want it with ads, because now you're getting money for that. And for those of us that have been faithful subscribers for a really long time, we should just get what we have at our current
Yeah,
rate.
you're alienating your subscriber base.
Yeah, and it's we're going back to, hey, didn't we used to all have cable, and so we cut it? I mean, that was
Yeah,
the
we
whole...
didn't really get cable in South Africa. We just had giraffes and pet lions. But
Well,
yeah,
you know.
you're rich if you had cable. But I also think we've lost something as a culture, or as a world culture, really. In like the part of the fun of spending time with family on a Friday night was the latest MacGyver episode that's coming on TV, or Knight Rider, or the A-Team. You would wait, and the X-Files. Yeah, there would be special moments when you watch with you. And now with binge culture, everybody's watched it before you, or people don't do that anymore. So I quite like the treat of watching some anime that even Netflix are doing now, where they do one episode every week. I did that recently with my wife with an anime series. She doesn't watch anime normally. She got into this one. And like every Saturday, like while we're watching, while we're having lunch when we're together, 22 minutes of an anime that we watch every week that we're looking forward to was the anticipation of expecting that episode, looking forward to, like Game of Thrones, was an event.
Yes.
New episode every week. So I don't know that will work for everything, because binge culture, I think, is here to stay. We have but if you keep taking the series that you have, giving us half, and then another half, and then breaking down the anticipation of that, so it's not like weekly, but it's like a month apart or 2 months apart or longer, then that's nonsense. Either go for the week by week or the whole lot.
My issue a lot of the time with the week by week is that the shows have short episodes. Like I don't want you to do a 30-minute episode week to week. Now, it worked fine when we were all watching like must-see TV on Thursday nights on NBC. because
Malcolm in the Middle.
you would go from episode to episode to episode of a show. So you'd watch
Actually.
three, an hour and a half from three shows, and then okay, so now I wait till next week, and I'm excited for that. But here, like, I'll watch. Severance wasn't so damn good. It would piss me off sometimes, even though I think those episodes were longer. But if you give me 30 minutes of an episode and then say, okay, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
No. You
No, you won't. You won't see me next week.
Yeah, the culture has been changed now,
Yeah.
and you can't just, they're trying to walk us backwards, but I think that's hurting them in the long run. I think some do watch week to week, especially if the show's really good, but we don't have a lot of event TV. They're one of those things that you do sit around. And then I think because our world has become so much smaller because of the internet, you can't wait, because of the different time zones. I mean, think about it. Like, so you guys aren't getting some movies for like months after we do, or vice versa.
Yeah.
And so all the spoilers are out or anything else. And so even on event TV, like, could you imagine if you watch the X-Files and then you were talking about it because of the internet and because we, see all this stuff instantaneous.
Culture has changed with social media, so it's not the same. Yeah.
Yeah, I could have it ruined for me before I even get a chance to get
Imagine
to
if
it.
like the second episode of X-Files had aired and they spoiled the Eugene Victor Toombs moments like before.
Dude,
one of the best episodes of TV ever, and
that character is wrong.
yeah, so wrong.
No.
Do you want to answer some more questions while I change my battery?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes. Here, and watch this. Wait, I'm going to try something here. Oh, look, it's just me, so we don't even have to watch Ruben go all funky there. Okay, so the Bunny Dojo, Rabbit Karen Bun Fun. Dude, I'm serious. I love this name. That's Bun Fun, first off, because I had rabbits growing up, and so they were pets. Just got home. Loved episode 9 of Monarch. Like the beginning. Okay, everything in the past. Okay, so it lost them in the middle. So maybe that's what's going on with the show. Maybe that's why there's kind of a dip with people that I've been seeing some comments, because you are not the first one now to say that episode 9 is great. So that's really cool. I'm glad for that. And then let's see. Oh, in Ireland, at least what Amazon is telling people is that. Look at that, Ruben's back. They're not getting the ads, so it's not changing for.
Oh, that's
for. So it may not even be for the UK.
Weird.
It may just be for America.
no, because my wife saw an ad for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, guys. And let's see here. Okay, so actually I can just do this. Patient D, looking forward to Rings of Power season 2.
Yes. I don't care what anybody says. That series is amazing.
My,
Seriously, I will fight you.
my youngest has watched it and said, I loved it. I can't wait, because also it went with me to, both of my kids went with me to see the extended edition this week in theaters, and so definitely
Nice.
need to see that.
Yeah.
There was.
Yes.
I think there still is torrent watching. I'm not
We
confirming
used
or
to
denying
do
anything.
torrent watching with dial-up, and
How?
350 megabytes would take 4 hours to download one episode.
Dude. Well, remember we would wait for the JPEGs to load, and you'd be like, I waited for this?
Yeah, you got this far to the boobs. Not saying that I ever did that, but come on before Dad gets back. Never did that. Just saying. That's probably
Ruben just outed himself to the
just
internet.
a thing
so there you
that
go.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah. The film with Nic Cage and Willem Dafoe, not Mad Dog, but Dog Eat Dog.
Dog eat dog. Yeah.
I still haven't seen it, but that's okay, because we never make mistakes or misspeak about anything. So, hey. Yeah. Again, see, I click on the technology. Christmas here in Ethiopia. Oh,
Ah, happy
Well,
Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Yes, that's outstanding. So, I was going to suggest Saltburn. We were gonna watch this as a watch together. Each week we choose a movie. Ruben, how long did you get in? 15 minutes.
15 minutes. You know,
Yeah.
that film. I could swear a lot about that film, but I'm not gonna because I'm nice.
The,
And I'm hitting
Pantheon. I'm gonna look that up right now.
that season 2 is not out. Season 1 just came out.
Oh, wait, Pantheon?
Did they
With
mean Pantheon?
The AMC. Oh,
That can't
wait,
be Pantheon.
Season 2. Yeah, it
It's
came out in
out!
October.
What the?
Because you watched this one, right? I had I had screeners for the first season.
How did I not know this?
This was on the best thing that you watched one time, right? Yeah.
I feel wrong. Okay,
Oh,
well,
yes, yeah, Pantheon. Thank you.
Pantheon. Yeah, that season 1 was one of the best things I'd ever seen in animation. Messed me up. Like, it's seriously interesting and different. Like, someone on acid, some of the best anime makers on acid. That's like the best way to. So good. Oh, there's the season 2. I can't. Who's advertising this series? Seriously.
AMC Plus does not do a good job of highlighting their stuff.
Oh my gosh.
It's unfortunate because I subscribe to AMC Plus, so that means I also have Sundance Now and IFC Unlimited and
I
Shudder.
think it's come to Prime now, the first season, Pantheon. But good lord, I had no idea season 2 was even being made because that's really close together then from when it was released to the second season coming out.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's well, good on them for doing that.
Yeah, well done. That animation, jeez. Okay, thank you. I have no idea how to pronounce that name.
Yeah,
Bisk
sorry.
Fekad Mulu? I apologize, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we do not mean to.
Offend.
Yeah. Oh, go back to that for a second. Okay. And let's see here. The Bunny Dojo, again, loving the name. Reboot of X-Files with a new cast. I heard that there was somebody was doing something with.
So who is the Bunny Dojo? Can you let us know who's been cast as Mulder and Scully so I can just say no? Because honestly, do something else. Why do you have to reboot X-Files?
So when we had X-Files, when it was running, the last 2 seasons, when they brought on the Terminator and Annabeth Gish, I could not get into those 2 seasons. Stopped watching, just didn't enjoy it because the whole tone changed. But when they revisited it, recently, within the last 5 years or something like that, maybe longer now, but there were some wonderful episodes, and there was one that was done where there are shots that take place in the graveyard.
Yeah.
I think it had Darren McGavin in it, maybe.
Okay.
If you watch the headstones, brilliant. They're all nods to writers, directors of the show or characters. So good. Yeah, I don't know if I would want to watch this. So let's see here. Oh, good. We did not offend, but
Thank you.
thank you. Yes,
That's great. Okay.
we certainly do not intend to devour anybody's names. Let's see here. Dial-up arrow was great.
Dial up. Yeah. Oh.
That sound. Yeah, which kids nowadays they have no idea. That
It's like giving them a
screaming that your
phone
computer did.
that you have to like go.
Oh, a rotary phone? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Or a
That's
tape deck, or a video cassette.
Yeah, my kids do know about that. They're old enough for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if they have anything to play them on, but yes, they still have some cassettes of mine and stuff. Let's see, gonna finish Monarch and season 3 of Astrid. Do you know what Astrid is? I don't know
Never
what
heard of
Astrid
it.
is.
No.
What is Astrid? And
I'm still amazed, like between both of us, how much stuff we don't know.
we don't
about.
know about. Oh yeah,
That's
no,
crazy.
Totally. I love that there is stuff that we don't know. So that's outstanding. Let's
The
see
autistic
here.
woman who works in the criminal records division. Is that it?
What?
It says 2017 ongoing. That's what IMDb says. Or, no, there's a film. Yeah, must be the autistic woman.
It says it's reality TV though.
Oh, really? No, that's
I
a
don't
no.
understand.
Sorry. Yeah.
I don't,
Elijah.
if that's what it is, I don't know if that's what it is or not.
Okay.
Let's see here. Oh, UK is
yeah.
getting the ads. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Paul.
Yeah. Watch season 5 times.
5 times watch season 1. Yeah, it is that good. I don't blame you. You'll find something new with the animation every time you watch it. Guaranteed.
This is Pantheon, right?
Pantheon, yeah.
Okay. Cool. And Elijah, that would be awesome. Thank you.
Oh, it'd be good to have
Love
you
it.
there, as you're
Yeah.
like there with us a lot anyway. So
Yeah, and just so everybody knows, I'll put it up so you can even see it. But it's £1 to get in. The proceeds first off help just offset costs of production for this, but then we have tiers. So £1 gets you in access to everything. There's 80 videos or more now in there. Crazy. And then there's different tiers. So you could request us to watch a series. You could request us to watch a movie. You can there's a tier that has both of those, and you get to go live with us so that we do a recording there. And then like Yutaka is on this tier that is the Godbeard tier, and you get all of that plus a skit.
no, that's
that we
the
have
Nic
to-
Cage tier. The God
that's
is
Nick
below.
Oh, sorry. Yes, Nic Cage, the Nick Cage
above
beard.
all.
Yeah. So like the unbearable weight of massive talent. He has a beard in that one. Oh, he also does in Pig. So
He does.
There you go.
He does a good beard.
yes, he does. So anyway, but it's £1 if you want to get in there, which is like $1.30 or something like that in the U.S. We also have a couple that are outside the paywall. So just in case
So you can just check what we do.
yeah.
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 Paul
Let's see here. I
says-
think there. Go for it.
Paul's just replied with, "Sorry guys, I'm okay in the island." Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh, and let's see here. Killer Soup should be on your watch list. It's coming out. Yes, it is on my list. I've got the screeners for it. Actually, I'm really looking forward to that. Constantine 2. I have not rewatched Constantine in forever.
I watch it yearly. It's a yearly watch for me.
Do you really?
I love that film. I love it. Even though I love the series, I love what Keanu Reeves did with that film. I thought it was fantastic. It's got such a great cast as well. It's awesome.
Okay. I'm going to question some of your choices on some of these things, just because we watched a movie together, which we'll get into in a little bit, and I have some words.
Yeah.
You want to jump back into the best things that we watched?
Sure.
I have one more. Well, I could go on more, but I'm just going to do one more.
Okay.
This one is not new by any means, but like I've mentioned, me and my kids went and saw Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So January 1, 2, and 3, we saw the extended editions of Lord of the Rings. So we watched The Fellowship, Two Towers, and then
I'm so
Return.
jealous.
Dude. Okay, so I watched all 3 of these when they came out on first day release in the theaters, but they were not the extended editions. I have owned the Blu-ray, or excuse me, the DVD extended edition, then the Blu-ray extended edition, and now the 4K extended editions. Just so when 8K comes out, I'll get that too. Even though I don't have an 8K player or a TV. I got to tell you though,
can't see 8K either.
no, exactly. But hey, it's there. It's the pixels. It'll be good. It just reminds me time after time about watching these, and especially watching them so close together like that, of how wonderful the production is. I think about sometimes the Fellowship and how slow it is in parts, but there is so much background and development and character building.
You can't not have that slow. It
No, you-
builds the story into something that you're so emotionally invested. That's
but
why
it's on.
so good. Yeah.
It's on that trajectory too that's going
Yeah.
up. I mean, it's
Yeah.
increasing, and so it's not slow to be slow. It's just it's immersive. There's so much that we have to get to know. And I'm thinking about it, like before we even meet the entire fellowship. I mean, good grief. There's like an hour and a half of movie just around the hobbits and getting to know, the background. Oh my gosh.
I have no
Dude,
problem with that.
no. And then it's funny because I was like trying to think in my head, because it has been a little bit of time since I've sat down and really just focused on the movies and watched them. I've had some of them sometimes playing while I've been, cooking or doing something like that. And so I'm not just wholly invested in it. But to watch it now, and like I was, replaying different scenes in my head, or like, oh, what's the order? And I had forgotten so much. And I found myself, I mean, every single time just so engrossed in it. It made me cry at the end, like it always does. There's at least two parts. There's where Aragorn turns when they're all at the Black Gates, and he goes for Frodo, and then he turns. And
Chris, how long you been married? How many years?
27 years this coming week.
Yeah, I think you should check the comments, dude. Yeah.
What should I hear? What does this say? That they're too long. Well, that's okay. We that's why we did not drag my wife to see it, or my daughter-in-law, or the girlfriends.
Yeah,
or anything
my
like
my
that.
wife
It
doesn't
was-
watch them with me either when I watch them.
Yeah,
She's like, oh, you're having that day. You want to come join me? It's like, no, I'm good.
yeah, it's like 14 and a half hours or something like that if you put all three of them together.
You don't feel it, though.
No. Yeah, you know what? The special effects. It's funny that watching it on the big screen, there are some moments that you can tell green screen is being used and stuff like that. Like it's still not flawless moving forward in because of technology. But I didn't care. First off, it's not gross or bad so that it breaks you out. But then it's so impressive in everything that they do. I mean, and the practical effects and the makeup and character design and costume design, that is phenomenal. The forced perspective.
That's something that I love the Hobbit trilogy, but not nearly as much as what I love the LTOR. The Hobbit trilogy does a lot of stuff that isn't practical, which I think is why they lose so much of that the physicality that's much needed for films like this.
Yeah, and talk about being too long. The Hobbit trilogy is just, good Lord. The man goes on a long walk and accidentally wakes up a dragon and then causes a fight.
Listen, if
And I
you
love
love
Martin Freeman.
the extended editions films as much as you can't diss The Hobbit. Come on, that's where it all started.
I like Martin Freeman in it.
Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Freeman, yes. He's. I do have my towel, so we're good to go there.
Okay, nice.
But yeah, the special features are outstanding. The behind the scenes, all of that stuff. The making of is always outstanding. And I don't know if anybody ever watched this on YouTube, but during pandemic especially, I don't think they're doing it anymore. But Billy Boyd and Don Monahan started a podcast together called The Friendship Onion.
Yes.
And, dude, and it's crazy that them and Sean Astin and Elijah Wood are all still friends, and so still really good friends. They spent such concentrated time together.
Sean Astin and Elijah Wood just did a Baldur's Gate D&D session on YouTube.
Did they
and it's one
really?
of the best things I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to watch that, because I know that Billy and Dom kept trying to get both Elijah and Sean to play World of Warcraft.
Oh my gosh,
With
that would have
them.
been so good to watch.
And it's so funny to hear Billy talk about it, because the online players are so cruel.
Oh, yeah.
Like you should never
not
play this
kind at
game
all.
again. And Billy's like, come on, I'm trying here. And I was talking with my youngest. I'm like, how cool would it be to hop into some random game and there is Billy and Dom on the team.
Yeah. That'd be
Dude,
amazing.
I wouldn't even be able to focus on anything else. I'd be like, holy crap.
I'd just be following them around. Yeah.
Yeah, I suck, but this is okay. I'm just here for you.
I'm just happy. Yeah. Nice.
So anyway, watch that. Okay, go for it.
Okay. I'm going to talk about my secret movie that I have
Okay.
that I'm very excited to talk about.
Oh, jeez. What is this secret movie that you're excited to talk about?
I once mentioned like, oh, we should watch this movie, and we both went, oh no. It's an 18. It's a comedy, fantasy, horror. It's a comedy in a way that it's very dry and disturbing. It also has a massively over the top rapey vibe to it. So I'm really selling the film to you now, am I not? It's called Teeth, and I'd never seen it before. It came out in 2007. I finally built up the courage to watch this. Basically, still a stranger in her own body, a high school student discovers she has a physical advantage when she becomes the object of male violence. I have to say, all the males in this movie suck. Like, they're basically this movie saying that every man is going to try and attack you physically and abuse you in some way, whether the guy's acting like he's the guy that they all want to get into pants, and if you say no, then they're not going to take no for an answer. And so what we find is this young girl who is proclaiming abstinence with, like, you know, the ring and stuff that they do, like these whole organizers wear the ring,
the purity ring and stuff. Yeah.
So it starts off like that until she finds herself in a place with a guy under waterfall, you know, as it happens. And there's this law where her vulva has like some, I don't know if it's cursed or that they hint at it like a demon or something, but it's like she's got teeth, right? And so this guy attacks her, and there's like justice immediately because his penis gets chomped, and you see it on the ground. And so
but he was attacking her.
Yeah.
Fully support this. Yep, go for it.
So
Okay.
what you have is a bunch of interactions where guys, like the doctor she goes and sees, the male doctor, decides not to use a glove while investigating. Like he takes it off and puts lube on his hand. And I'm like, who are these guys? And so anyway, he gets his fingers chopped off.
Outstanding, as he should.
And so it's
Good
like a whole
Lord.
bunch of interactions like that. So the whole way I'm feeling like, oh, this has got a really nasty vibe to it. But also there's immediate justice. And it's a really quirky ending where you kind of see her embrace what's going on rather than fighting it and being worried about it like it's like a superpower. Such a weird, quirky film. I just thought I would share that with everybody. Yeah.
Let me clarify what I said when I was you were talking. I asked if she was being attacked, and I was like, right on, thumbs up. Not about her being attacked. The dude who's attacking her getting his junk bit off. That's what I'm right oning, because that is outstanding. Oh, you know what? Okay, so this is going to tie in a little bit here, and it's going to go back to it, but it's going to be funny. Do you know? I don't understand. If anybody, I don't think there's any hubbub about this, but in The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, do you know how woke that movie is?
What?
Because, oh my gosh, they just push up women on a pedestal where, the Night King, or whatever he's called, is, no man can kill me. The Witch King, thank you. And she's like, she takes our I am no man.
I love that moment. That always gives me shivers down my neck. Right? It's so cool.
Yeah, I think it's outstanding. Yeah. So anyway, there you go. There was this movie that I watched recently. My wife and I watched, and I wish I could remember the name. It reminded me a little bit about Teeth. Just I haven't seen Teeth, but the premise, like there's this. I don't know if this girl gives birth to a baby. Like she gets pregnant and like the baby gestates in like less than 10 minutes or something like that.
Oh, bloody hell.
Or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very weird and off-putting movie, but there were parts of it where I'm like, I just laughed because it was just crazy and creepy and weird. But
right.
Anyway, yeah. Elijah just gave. Hey, dude,
Hey,
$5
welcome,
is
Elijah.
outstanding. Thank you. We appreciate that. That is
And
that is
just for
huge.
that, I
Welcome.
shall play you something.
Oh.
And I'll stop there before we get demonetized.
Yes, you can. Oh man. All right. What? Do you have an over 9,000?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So are we doing over 9,000?
Um,
This is our anime section. Do you have the
sorry.
sound effect ready? Can you do it?
No. Dang it. Wait.
okay.
I can though. Wait.
Oh, you
wait.
can?
Give
Okay.
me a second. Let me.
All right. Cool.
I have to figure out how to do this. Just a second. I can do it. Let's see here. Waiting. Just
Oh,
talking about it. Let's
Buse
see.
Fekard Mulu says, is it the film where the baby that tells her to kill people? I've seen that recently. That was awesome.
What is that? I don't know.
And
what
weird.
it-
No, then there's a series, I think, short series where she has a baby. She's trying to get rid of the baby, but the baby ends up keep coming back to her and telling her to kill. I don't know if that's the thing, but that was weird.
Okay. No, what I saw was not a series. It was a movie, but I don't. I thought it was kind of alien. Dang, I'm gonna have to watch. Gonna have to watch this. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some searching for this. Okay, but wait. Go for it. Okay, are you ready for the over 9,000?
Yes.
Okay.
It's over 9,000!
Yes, you did it. Well done. Oh
Like
my
we
gosh.
know what we're doing.
Yeah. Good. Okay. I had my youngest son with me for the last week of his holiday before going to uni, and we always like catch up on anime. There's an anime that we started watching called Shield Hero, which we loved. But we started on season 3. We thought we had watched season 2. We hadn't, because season 1 was so long. It was 25 episodes, which is unusual. And then season 2 was 12, and season 3 is 12. So we actually got to watch 2 seasons of anime, season 2 and 3. So we went back, watched that, and then watched season 3. The reason why Shield Hero is so good, because it ticks so many of the boxes. You've seen this anime before. Different characters from, I would say, real life get called to be heroes to protect the world, this current fantasy world that they're in, from waves of bad guys. And every few months, a new wave with stronger bad guys come, and they have to defeat them. And if you are called in, if you're teleported to this world, you are a hero. There's normally like 4 main heroes, and you're given certain abilities, whether you get like you become a massive sword master, a spear guy, an archer. But the shield hero he's not really, he can't really attack because there's a shield, so he defends himself, but he doesn't have like how to attack with this. But the shield has the ability to absorb different things, and so he rescues a lot of people along the way from slavery, and because slavery is a big kind of issue in this. In season 2, you're fighting giant turtles, you're going over to different planets. In season 3, they're trying to prepare for the next wave, which is going to be like, I think, the Phoenix attack, if I'm correct. It's just a lot of fun. The people had issue with the first season because of the slavery. Apparently they take slavery too lightly. I think it's anime, and anime always does some things. I like what he did with slavery because he rescues them and by buying them, but treats them so much better than if they were living in cages or anybody else bought them. He doesn't treat them. He treats them like, he gives them food, shelter, love, and they become, if he could let them go, he would. But they have like, when you buy slaves, you get like marks that they become branded, like magically branded, and they're yours. I just like to point out Jesus never freed slaves, and that was Jesus. So, Chris's face, like, of all the things you could have said right then.
That might piss more people off than my not liking The Sopranos. I don't know.
It's true though. He did
Absolutely.
it.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just.
Anyway, it's a lot of fun. It's easy to watch. The characters are really fun, and I think there's enough story for them to go another 3 seasons. So, like, if you were going to come into it late, you're going to have time to watch a bunch. And just a quick mention: there's a new series that just finished its first season called Undead Unluck. Disney have the first few episodes of it, but if you go, I found this new, it's not new, but I'm new to it. There's this website called Anime 9, and you can watch pretty much any anime on there with adverts, or you can subscribe and take the adverts off. I don't know how they get around all the licenses, but they have more than Funimation or Crunchyroll combined. They pretty much like have all the anime that you ever want. Just click on that Anime 9, and they've got the full season of Undead Unluck. A lot of people are talking about this. I've watched the first half of the first episode, and I'm hooked in. Basically, a young girl has so much bad luck that anybody that comes into contact with her dies or has something really bad happening, until she comes in contact with somebody that seems to be immortal. So,
Well, my youngest watches a lot of anime on that channel that you said that, or that
Anime
site.
9. Okay.
Yeah. But also Undead Unluck is streaming on Hulu in the US.
Nice. Okay.
So we got that. Okay. Those sound fun. That one sounds quirky. Like but in a great way. I mean that she just
it's really good.
horrifying also maybe.
Yeah, gory. Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
Nice.
Any others on there?
No.
Okay.
But I do have another series that I didn't talk about yet.
Okay. Well, before you hit that, I was going to reach out to the comments.
Okay.
We have a movie quote for us, guys. Oh, God, no, please don't kill me. I'm not a spy. I'm nothing. I'm navalent. This sound, like I can hear it in my head.
It's Bill Paxton? Is it? No.
I think it's two pieces there. After watching Aliens 4K, Rip Bill Paxton. Dude, he's so good, first off. I mean, so many films and roles that he's in. So good.
Wait. Oh my gosh. Bill Paxton, when he is the sniveling weasel guy with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they find out that he's not a spy.
Oh, is that True Lies?
True Lies? Is it True Lies? Is it like, because he wheezes himself, so he's like, I'm navalent. Is it True Lies?
I don't know. I'm gonna look up and just see here. Let's just see. Elijah Talbot said True Lies.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a good job there. I
could just suddenly see the Bill Paxton sniveling. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send me info, dude. What do you want info on? I don't know. I'd be happy to send you info.
Yeah, that's a quote. Yeah, that's it. It's pathetic.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no, that.
I love that film. We're gonna get those in 4K.
I am
Finally.
waiting because I've seen, like, I saw an actor tweet out something within the last day or two talking about The Abyss. Director's cut 4K. That was just, that one night only type of thing in theaters.
Got it. I didn't get to see it. Yeah.
And so, yeah, I can't wait. I'm super excited. I don't think I've ever seen the director's cut. I don't know if I have or not, but
Of The Abyss.
Of The Abyss, yes. But then, but that's just, I mean, another one that we're getting that he remastered.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to choose, I would choose The Abyss above all of them. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to buy on 4K. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Okay. What's your series that you wanted to talk about?
So this series actually came out in 2020. Was it 2? It might have been the end of 22, and then late in 23, Disney/Stars got it. I think it's just come out all now, like even the beginning of 24. It's called Class of '09. It's an FX original series. Dude, the quality of FX series, I think, is why they don't give out screeners.
Yeah.
This was really interesting. you follow a bunch of like the class of '09 going to Quantico to become FBI agents, and so you see them learn, and it's the first series I've seen where they spend so much time at Quantico and what it takes and who the type of people are, what they're expecting to be. But we also have, it's like 3 timelines. We go into the past of these characters that we're learning about. We go into the present, which is the Quantico stuff. And then we go into the future, which is like 2034, I think. And so it takes the premise that everybody's talking about a lot of AI. So it's like Minority Report in a TV series, sort of, with the Quantico FBI series mixed in there, with those 3 timelines. And it's like a mystery thriller action series that keeps you guessing, but you have enough to keep going on. I thought it was excellent. I've only seen half again because I haven't had time to like finish all these series that I'm watching. But so far, I'm fully invested. But I'm hoping that it has a proper ending. Like I don't know if it's gonna, because the AI stuff can go any way. But so far, I'm very impressed. Like cinematography, acting, scripting, dialogue, story, not making me confused with the different timelines, making me invested in those timelines. Very, very interesting.
Nice. Yeah, because we've got Brian Tyree Henry and Kate Mara. That
It's very good.
That's cool. And I had just finished watching a couple weeks ago, Murder at the End of the World, which is another FX series.
Yeah.
And
quality stuff, man.
yeah, it is. It's really good. I mean, that one was not the best thing from Britt Marling, but it was enjoyable for a lot of it.
I mean, this is American, so it has that against it.
Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot, just because I really like Brian Tyree Henry. I think he's great. Elijah Talbot clarifying that he was not talking to me. So there you go. Cool.
You guys discuss.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, Chris Red says we've got Aliens, True Lies, and The Abyss in 4K. Ooh,
nice.
Nice.
I'm
gonna have to look for those. That is.
I don't think they're out here in the UK yet.
They may not be. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look. Well, that's all. That's all your stuff. It's all my stuff.
Before we talk about the one, literally the one.
Yeah, the one, and our worst, and a couple of. Yeah. We like to talk apparently, but we love everybody interacting. So this is fun. I mean, hopefully we're not boring everybody. Yeah. Do you want to talk? Do you want to hit up the thing that didn't make our list, or do you want to talk about the one?
Let's talk about the one. And then
okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We were talking about Jason Statham films, where this is not technically a Jason Statham film, although he is in it a lot. It's more a Jet Li film.
Yes, this is a movie where both Jason Statham and Delroy Lindo have hair, so that lets you know it's from 2001. Lets you know, directed by James Wong, also stars Carlo Gugino.
Yeah. Why are you saying you didn't like this film?
I did not like this film at all.
Are you serious?
No, dude. There is no character development in it. It just rushes us right into the story where I'm like, okay, whatever. I did enjoy. It's a multiverse movie, okay, which is funny. Jason Statham, the lines, the dialogue that they have is just terrible. It's very poorly defined just by some graphics on the front of like, there's this multiverse and you're not allowed to travel between them unless you have a certain pass, which I don't even understand how they don't talk about how you can travel between them, how you know where to travel, why people would travel. But Jet Li has decided to do that, and he's going through and killing all of the other versions of him in all of the other multiverse verses. And then he gets to our Earth. I don't know, some Earth. It doesn't really matter. I, no, you are wrong.
Chris, Retzlaff, dude, I don't know how many more times I can handle Chris being this wrong about things.
Hey,
But honestly,
everything everywhere all at once exists. End of story.
this was the multiverse movie before they all went
this-
crazy with the multiverse movies.
Good on them for talking about it, but the only thing that I was really engaged in was the fight between Jet Li and Jet Li towards the end. That was done.
How are you not enjoying the slow-mo bits like was Matrix before Matrix sort of thing? That was so cool.
Oh, good. Thanks, Dave. We appreciate that you're loving our discussions because we really do appreciate that. Sliders versus meets
Yes!
Highlander.
God!
Yeah, there can be only one. I mean, no doubt. I mean, and they kind of touch on how he starts absorbing all these abilities, and then when there's only two of them, they're both absorbing all the abilities,
They're
which
so powerful, it's like wizards.
it makes no sense though. Come on,
It makes all
no.
the sense.
It makes no sense because if I'm married to this person and in this dimension I'm not married, and in this universe I'm something completely different. If I can absorb abilities, that also means that I'm aware. I should be aware of something because we're interconnected.
Yeah, but you're not Jet Li. If you're Jet Li and you do like you've been performing for the king when you were 12 with your martial arts, and you can center your chi. If you can absorb their chi, then you become super powerful, right?
Is that what that is?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No, you're wrong. I don't.
I remember loving this when I watched it first time. I was in the cinema with my brother. We were like Jet Li fanatics. So seeing him do any martial arts was awesome. But having rewatched it, I was giggling to myself because I was like, ooh, this has aged a lot. Oh my gosh. Oh, Chris is going to love this.
We get Carla Gugino in an alternate universe for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And she releases a...
With the best soundtrack. Wah!
Oh, dude, yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean,
the sickness.
well, and I love Jet Li in the van as he's trying to find stations, and then he finally finds that, and he's like, okay, I can listen to this. Yeah, the soundtrack was good. Okay, see, I'm sorry. Awesome, Elijah. Thank you. We will do this more often. Our goal is probably once a month to do this, just because this is fun and ridiculous. Extreme amount of sense would be double that.
Yeah.
This is true.
So where you come from, this is because I have that nostalgic when I saw it when it first came out. I've come to it and I'm like, oh, I remember these bits. But had I never watched it and I come watch it the first time like you now, I'd be like, what are you talking about? This is nonsense.
And I think that's where it is that this is my first time watch ever. So I can appreciate. And I can see, because there are some terrible movies that I love. That, you know what I mean? And Gentleman Broncos is a gem. But, if I'm going to watch a Jet Li movie, like one that I absolutely love is Hero.
Oh, it's great.
Where, all the colors.
What about
that are,
Underground? Was it Underground?
Underground. I don't know if I've heard of that.
With Morgan Freeman. Is it Underground? Underdog. Underdog. It's not that one.
Unleashed?
Unleashed, yeah.
I have not seen Unleashed.
Should have made you watch that. That's so much better.
Well, and apparently as I'm looking through, obviously Jet Li is in the Expendable movies with Statham.
Yeah, but that's not what made him famous. You don't even get to see Jet Li be Jet Li in those movies.
Oh, yeah,
really.
no. But he was also, there's a movie called War that him and Statham were in together.
Yeah, that's worse than the one.
Oh, good. Okay. I won't watch that. No, yeah, I didn't think that, if I were going to choose, a martial arts movie with Jet Li, I would go towards like Hero and some of his older stuff.
Yeah, those are not even his best ones, to be honest. And Jet Li.
Time Cop. That's Van Damme, right?
Yeah,
Isn't it
that's
Time
not
Cop?
Jet Li.
No. That's a double feature spectacular from Chris Retzlaff. The one and then Time Cop.
Oh, nice. That is certainly a
Dude,
thing.
94. Okay, now see, I don't really remember this, but I remember seeing it. I don't remember if I liked it or not.
Romeo Must Die is fun. Lethal Weapon 4, he was very good in as the bad guy.
I don't even remember Lethal Weapon 4.
Are you
Who
serious?
else is in that? I mean, don't say Mel Gibson and Danny Glover because I know that. Yeah, I know. See, Chris Retzlaff said Lethal Weapon 4 too.
Yeah. Kiss the Dragon, that is an underrated. Kiss of the Dragon, that's underrated. Very dark, very good. Bridget Fonda's in that.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
And it's written by Luc Besson.
No, I have seen Lethal Weapon 4. I do not remember Lethal Weapon 4.
It's certainly better than 3. 4. That's
Which
the one where they say we're not too old for this shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, which
With Butters.
which one does what's his bucket Joe Pesci talk about the drive-through? Is that 3?
I don't know. Joe Pesci, where they say they F you with the cell phones? That's 4.
No, I don't think that it's you never go through the drive-through. They F you with the drive-through, which I always think
That's
about
probably
because
3.
the drive-through always
Yeah, because
gets
they
my
build his
order
character up from 3 and then he's
Yeah.
back in 4.
wrong. Okay,
Yeah, you need to give that a rewatch. It's very good.
okay. Fist of the North Star. I've never heard
If
of
you
that
mean
one
the
either.
anime movie, then yes, that's incredible. I've never seen the live action. I don't think I want to.
Oh, Chris Rock, Butters. There you go.
Yes, Butters.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey, Butters. Hey, Biscuits. It's
Too Lethal Weapon.
it's too Lethal Weapon. Yeah, Lethal Weapon 2 is great.
And Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie.
Sure.
The first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon 2 is a South African movie about Krugerrands.
Yes. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Two.
They were probably talking about Joe Pesci.
Oh.
That's
Which one
the
he?
conversation
Oh,
has. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. There we go. Okay. So the one I don't recommend it. Ruben watches it with nostalgia. It is on Netflix in the U.S. until the end of January. So if you're feeling nostalgic or you want something not good to watch, there you
That's
go.
why I watched it on Netflix as well in the UK.
Oh.
So.
Oh, good. Okay. Let's talk about the thing that didn't make our list.
Okay.
What do you think? Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go? You want me to go?
Sure, I'll go.
Okay.
You told me this film was good. It wasn't. The Lodge with what's his face again?
I don't like him as an actor, but Riley Keough's in it.
Yeah, I don't care. I was so looking forward to this film. I had people going, "Yeah, this is great," and by the time I got to the end, I was like, "Seriously?" A soon-to-be stepmom is snowed in. Wait, is that the right one? The Lodge?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Relationships begin to thaw between the trio. Some strange and frightening events take place. So, okay, no, I can't say that. That's going to give it away. There was something that I thought it was that I was hoping along the lines of folklore. It's not.
Okay.
And when I found out what it was, it pissed me off because I come from a background. If you know me, you know me. And Chris, you have a similar background. So
Yeah.
I thought the kids played it well. It subverted my expectations of when I was expecting to be this thing, and it was that thing, and then it was that thing, and it wasn't this thing. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't feel it.
Okay. Fair enough. The Alicia Silverstone is in this, and that caught me off guard.
Oh yeah, she's the mom. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, I'm not a fan of Jaden Martell. The more I watch him, the less I
Who's
enjoy
Jaden
him.
Martell?
He was the boy in this one, the son.
Yeah.
And I've seen him in several things.
He's been in some stuff. Yeah.
He has. He's always exactly the same, and it's annoying for me. It also has Richard Armitage on a break from a Harlan Coben novel.
He was in It. You didn't like him in It?
No.
And I loved Midnight Special. I thought that was an incredible film.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, okay.
But he was also in Mr. Harrigan's Phone.
Oh, yeah.
And it just...
Knives Out.
Yeah, Defending Jacob.
Yeah, he's been in some good
Knives
stuff.
Out, I mean, I loved what they call him. You know, they talk about him as the... what is it? The neo-Nazi in the bathroom or whatever.
Yeah.
Which, because he's just a terrible person, which his character was supposed to be. So that's fine. I'm not disparaging at that. Yeah, I like the darkness of the Lodge, especially as we find out little bits here and there.
Yeah.
But okay, no, fair enough. For me, my worst thing that I watched this week. Okay, so I went to the movies, the theater, the cinema,
Yeah.
4 times this week: Monday,
Dude.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday were spectacular.
Oh, that was the
Thursday,
Lord of the Rings extended.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
yeah, cool.
Thursday, not so much. My wife and I went and saw Night Swim.
I really wanted to watch this until I saw your review.
No. I think there's a really good story in there someplace.
Okay.
At the heart of it, I think it has some good stuff. But when you have a movie that, while it has horror to it, it also centers around the lore that everything is built on.
Yeah.
And you don't explain the lore, and you don't exploit it, dive into it. No pun intended there.
Nice.
But no joke, it's less than a minute.
What?
The main character, she's researching stuff that's going on, that has happened at the house. And it's like if you were watching It, and they start talking about all the things that have happened in Derry, but yet they talk about it in like 30 seconds.
Oh. Okay.
That's what builds this up. That's what makes what's happening freaky or impactful. And then you have a little bit of explanation after that with another character, which does help, but it would be so much better to have the rest of that in there as well to, to build on that. So it doesn't know if it wants to be a family drama. It doesn't know if it wants to be a mystery. It doesn't know if it wants to be a thriller or a horror. It has some creepy imagery at different times. A lot of the special effects just suck. When you get to see things clearly, that's cool, because it's nasty and off-putting.
Yeah.
But most of the time, they're covered by bubbles and very low lighting, and yeah, exactly. Some of the underwater scenes themselves are great, especially
Is there a
with
lot
sound.
of underwater? Are there a lot in the water? Because it's called something
Night Swim.
Night Swim.
There's a fair amount in the water. It also, there's some bad things that happen during the day, which I don't understand that. But like I said in my review, if you don't establish the rules, it doesn't matter if you break any.
You can do whatever you like. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, we'll do it. So I don't recommend this movie at all.
All right.
I had low expectations going in just because it was it's a January horror, and then it was PG-13. But we didn't need gore for this, so the PG-13 rating is just fine. It's just the lack of anything suspenseful or tense or, and story to build it up. So, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Do you want to talk about some internet news?
Yes. The internet news or entertainment news on the internet?
Either. Any one of those will do.
Yes. Okay. I only have 2 things. One is awesome and one is head scratching and possibly frightening.
Okay. I will do a couple of mine because I think I have more than you.
Okay.
Arcane season 2 first look came out, and we got a release date. It's coming out in November.
Okay,
which
so
is
that was my one.
way. Oh, sorry, which is way sooner because they've been doing it for 5 years. So I'm a little worried. Like I don't want them to have rushed and not make it as good as how good the first one was.
Yeah. I have confidence. Because I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Like I didn't know anything about it going into it, and was absolutely hooked. But I am definitely on board for this. November cannot come soon enough.
Okay, can you? I don't know that you can see this. It's a little blurry. Can you kind of make out who's in that picture?
Is Henry in one of them?
No.
Or is that Ki Hai Kwan?
No, but yeah, the one in white is Jackie Chan,
Oh, okay.
and the one next to him is Ralph Macchio from Karate Kid.
Oh, yeah.
There's
is
a
there
new
another
Karate Kid movie.
Really?
Yeah, with both of them. So they're admitting that the one with Jackie Chan exists. I'm guessing they're going to continue after the TV series because there's one more and then it's done.
And that's done.
And so I presume because they've got him that they're going to bring that together somehow. The cool thing is when they did this pitch, when they were saying they're like doing this video and this kind of teaser trailer, it's not even a trailer, just like a teaser that they're doing one. They said the very cool thing is if you want to be the next Karate Kid, we're watching and seeing those applying for the job. It's open now to like anybody to come in. So they're looking. So
open casting call, huh?
Yeah. So let's do it, Chris. I reckon we could do some makeup and wax on, wax off.
I could do that. I can stay on the floor and wash the car and paint the fence. But if it involves any type of running, you know what? Quick cuts are going to be our friend. Because I'm going to get winded after 2 moves and be done.
We got some news on our chat, which is interesting.
Yes. Game of Thrones is getting an anime.
He just won't finish writing Winds of Winter.
Yeah, well.
We're never going to get that book.
Yeah. Oh, and Paul had to walk over to his desktop. Okay, well that's awesome. We're glad that. Yes, and let's see here. Do not get rid of your. No, do not get. I don't buy personally. I don't buy digital only. I will only get. I buy them, especially if they do have a digital copy, like the physical with the digital, because then I don't have to, if I'm anywhere, I can have my laptop or whatever and watch it. But we talked about it, last week, that PlayStation notified people that because Discovery had just deleted content off the platform. And so if you bought it, it was gone.
Yeah, it's not yours anymore. Did I see as well that Walmart are getting rid of their whole Blu-ray section? They won't be selling physical media anymore.
So after Best Buy and then them, that's crazy that they do that. I used to.
So where do you buy Blu-rays from now? Only Amazon? I don't even know who sells it anymore. Because here we have HMV, but even those stores are few and far between now. And it's a good. They do quality content, like it's all geeky stuff, and unless you go to like the second-hand stores, but that's not where you're going to get the new releases.
Yeah, I don't. There's online places that do, and then you have some specialty online places that have worked with studios to create like special covers and all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, Zavvi in the UK.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do some really cool stuff.
Yeah, they do. I've looked online, but it always worries me because it might be region specific, and
yeah.
So, Dubot.
I don't know what Dubot means.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's BOT like do Bot or Dubot. I don't know. Okay, so this is funny. Okay, first
This is
off,
funny.
okay, watch Reach and realize how much I dislike it. Said, hey, right there, beta male is Chris and happy about it. Okay, so here's the thing though that we talked about. I laugh about this because in every other place outside of like wolves, alpha is the worst thing. It is the first generation. It has all of the bugs. It's not ready for prime time. It's the thing that they don't even show people outside of the building, because it's crap. The beta is the thing that is almost ready for prime time, and that's what's put out to the public for testing and everything else. So
And technically, wolves do have a beta because they've got two alphas. There's a alpha that leads the pack, and there's one that always stays at the behind to look after them. So, yeah.
yeah, and
Okay.
and the alpha always has, but to get to be the alpha, you have to prove yourself, right?
You have to have gotten through all of those.
Yeah, you have to.
So it's a
you have
different
to-
type of alpha. Yeah.
You have to take on everything, whereas you can just be and be fine with that, which I am. I'm very secure. But I also saw a tweet yesterday that showed Alan Richson in a a left-wing type of T-shirt that says, something about he was against the people who shot Breonna Taylor. So the police who just randomly went into her with a no-knock warrant and shot her and I think her boyfriend as well. And so it was just funny talking about how Reacher has all of these alpha right-wing people just like loving on him, like they're just rabid about it, and yet
He was like,
is not that way
nah.
at all. Yeah, and I think this current season of Reacher is actually pretty good because it softens him some. It gives him more background. It gives him perspective and reason on why he's doing things. So I definitely liked that more. But rock on there. I'm good.
can I talk about the next piece of news?
Yes.
John Wick director Chad Stahelski wants to make a Star Wars film. Think
Okay.
about the lightsaber battles. Like he's gung fu, but with lightsabers.
Dude.
What could he create? And how long would those sequences be? It'd be amazing. I'm down for that.
Yeah, that I'm not sure it would feel totally like Star Wars, just because Star
Okay.
Wars has been
Give it to me.
slower. But I would love to watch that. I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. That would be brilliant. And the fight sequences being like 15 minutes long.
I have no problem with that.
No.
Give it to me. The best fight sequence, in my opinion, that we've had in Star Wars is that one with Darth Maul. The first time you see him open his twin saber and he uses the Force to open the door behind him, and then you get Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon fighting him. That was awesome. So
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Talking about good fight sequences, the fight scene between Maya and Daredevil in Echo will be 6 minutes long, and that happens in episode 1.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Comes out this week, I think.
I think it does. The embargo has been very weird. So I don't know if it makes me wonder if they don't have confidence
Faith in
in it, or they just are trying to cut down on the chatter, possibly negative chatter or whatever from people who have only seen an episode.
Okay, I've got one more piece, so you can go
Okay.
ahead and yours.
Okay. Did you read Ready Player One? You saw the movie though, right? Did you?
Yeah, I read and listened to the audiobook before the film came out. I
Okay.
much prefer the book. Much.
I think the book is much better, but I still had fun with
No, I have fun with the film, but the book is awesome.
The book is phenomenal. Yeah. I also have Ready Player Two that I need to read.
Yeah, I've got the audiobook for that. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, there's this place called Futureverse, and it's a leading AI and metaverse technology and content company. Well, they have announced the formation of Readyverse Studios,
Oh, are
so
we
Ready
going there? So what is it? What is it?
Readyverse Studios is building the definitive destination for fans to explore their favorite stories and IPs in the metaverse, leveraging a technology called Web3. I don't know what that is, but also then metaverse games and their experiences, which is also augmented
augmented reality as well.
augmented reality and virtual reality. So this year, Readyverse Studios is going to launch the Readyverse, which is a dynamic, interactive platform of interconnected digital experiences. And so, in its first major rights deal, Readyverse Studios partnered with Warner Brothers Discovery to exclusively bring the Ready Player One franchise to the metaverse across this thing.
Oh my gosh! If they can incorporate some of the technology we've got already, so like the haptic chest plates and haptic gloves,
Yeah.
dude, we're halfway there.
I might actually invest in some VR at one point if we could get something like this, because that sounds really, really cool.
I don't need to live anywhere else except in one of those worlds.
That would be fun. Well, I like my life. I don't want to give up that. But it would be fun.
I'm going to Frodo. That's Frodo and Hodor from Game of Frodo.
Dude, you can't do that. You can't. That's tragic all the way around.
This is all the way wrong.
Yeah, that is wow.
Okay, I'll do my last piece of news before we get back to the chat.
Yeah.
Todd McFarlane says he's going to make the live action Spawn movie himself with outside investors if Blumhouse doesn't make it in 2024, because they've been for years now they've been saying, and Todd is like, yes, it's coming, we're going to make it, and they just keep pushing, and like Todd wants to do it, the fans want it, there's definitely going to do well with money, and so he's like, yeah, I'm just going to do it myself.
Can we just skip ahead and have McFarlane do it? Because
please.
Blumhouse is very hit and miss with what
when they started, they were forced to be reckoned with. Like, their horrors were great, and now it's just like they've put their stamp on everything, and it's just like,
and it's indiscriminate crap and good all mixed in. Yeah, it doesn't mean now that this is a good thing. It's yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, that's all the news I have too. So
yeah. Okay.
Let's see. So Zed, if you're into watching Hindi movies, I suggest you watch Dangal. I
haven't even heard of that one.
I don't even know if I've heard of that either. I'm gonna look here. Just misspelled it. I think it might be from 2016. Former wrestler Mahavir Singh Fogat, hope I didn't mess that up, his two wrestler daughters struggle towards glory at the Commonwealth Games in the face of societal oppression.
Okay.
It might be good.
That's
kind of
cool.
a biographical thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. No, I've never seen it, so thank you for that. Elijah Talbot, DVDs from 20 years ago that. Yep, absolutely. No, I've got it. Yeah, my closet is full of DVDs and Blu-rays and the whole thing there, and so that's great. And then also, whoa, 2,000
Where do you
DVDs.
keep them?
That's I don't have nearly.
Also,
that
what's your address, so I know where I can get my next lot from?
There you go. Let's see here. Ankit asks, do we like watching sports documentaries? Sometimes, yes.
Depends on the sports.
Yeah, the one, did you see that Jordan documentary?
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I think it depends on which one it is or what it's about. Because I've also watched some things on like...
this make me fall asleep. Yeah, depending on the documentary and the sport, I think.
Yeah. I'm into X Games and those extreme sports, so that also...
Very fun.
Yeah. Let's see. Zed has been watching... Oh my gosh. Dude,
Whoa.
that's
a long time.
Four out of five before I watch it. That's wow. That is yeah. Well, first off, that's outstanding. So that's rock.
You
and
would have
roll
seen your
there.
hair go from grey to grey, Chris.
That was uncalled for. But they have watched me shave my head a bunch of times.
That's true. You have done
for
that,
charity, and then grow it back and stuff like that. But yeah, no, that's awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully, you watch some of the things that are also 3-star or 3.5 because it or couch rather, because sometimes they just whatever. I don't know. You know yourself best, and so you'll know if you want to watch it or not. Hi, Tahir. How are you? Welcome.
Hi. Oh, yeah.
hey,
Sorry.
T-
Hi.
Thank you. Yes, do that correctly. Yes.
Yeah.
A best thing we watched this year. Hi, Tara Briscoe. First off,
Oh,
how you
yeah.
doing?
That'd be interesting. Yeah. How would we do that? I guess we'd have to do like lists and then.
It'd be
chat
maybe our top
between them.
three. Like we would just have to
Yeah.
do our top three from the year. That would,
Maybe we could do that 1 month, one of the live ones.
yeah,
As a
that's a
special-
good suggestion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great suggestion. Thanks,
that'd be
Tara.
fun.
Also, hi.
I want everybody to just keep saying hi to Ruben so he has to do that. Oh man. We can you want to hit up some of the things that are coming up this week, and then we can
Yeah.
even ask if just ask everybody like just so that you're thinking about this beforehand. Ruben,
Yeah.
you
What?
Tara Briscoe said hi.
Oh. It's hurting my shoulder now.
Anyways, you can be thinking about this, but what are some of the movies that you're looking forward to coming up this year? Ruben and I think, both have a list of things that we could talk about briefly, but let us know. Think about that. Put them in the chat, and that would be outstanding. But yeah, you want to look at things that are coming out this week?
Yeah. Boy Swallows Universe comes out on Netflix. I've not read the book. I think you have.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't. Okay.
Yeah, no, it sounds kind of devastating.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it looks really good. So.
It definitely does sound. It looks good, but it is one of those that I'm like, do I want
Yeah,
to do that to
for sure.
myself? Yeah,
But then there's one that I know I will love and that I think you will hate. So it's called Lift, and it's an American action comedy movie.
I'm
it's
looking
got-
forward to it.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's got
well,
Kevin
because-
Hart in it. Yeah.
Well, more so for me because it's got Ursula Corberó.
Okay,
there.
cool.
Because I loved her in Money Heist.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm seeing on Tuesday night I'm going to a screener for Mean Girls.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think.
See. I'm not sure it needs to exist. The first one is good. It stands up, I think. Yeah, I don't know. This one's a musical, though. So I am intrigued by that.
No thanks. Okay.
We flip-flop there. That's funny. Well, there you go.
Apple TV,
Dude.
Criminal Record comes out this week.
Have you started watching it yet?
No, but I love the actors. So
Yeah.
this is definitely up your street because it's a British one, right?
I believe it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some-
It's 8 episodes. So
Looking forward to it.
yeah.
And going from like that type of not true crime, but just detective type stuff. Detective Forced, which is season 1 on Netflix. I believe that's the Polish
Yeah,
show.
I saw that coming. Yeah.
Really looking forward to that. I hope it's going to be good. There's also Killer Soup on Thursday the 11th.
Yeah.
It's an Indian suspense thriller. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think it's 8 episodes also.
Right.
So hefty binge there.
I swear there's an Amazon movie.
Yeah, role play.
Role play. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was on my mind. Yeah. I've got a screen. I just haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I have a screening for it. I don't have an actual screener,
Oh, okay.
but
Cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be watching that.
And the Beehive, the Beekeeper. That's the 12th. I think it comes out.
Yeah, you've already seen it though, right?
I have. Yeah, I can't talk about it yet, but I have seen it. Yeah.
Okay. My wife and I are going to see The Book of Clarence on Thursday night.
Yeah, that comes out here as well. I thought that was something to do with. Why do I know this? Is there a cult attached to this?
No, it's
No, okay,
period type of drama. It's gonna
good
piss
Benedict
off all
Cucumber.
kinds of people. Yeah, but more so it has Lakeith Stanfield and Omar
You
Sy.
do like Keith, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It's got James McAvoy, David Oyelowo, Anna Diop, R.J. Seiler. So yeah, it takes place during Jesus, and I think the reason this is going to piss people off,
Yeah.
is because Jesus isn't white, which Jesus wasn't white.
I mean,
So-
Jesus wasn't white anyway.
No,
Why would
Jesus
that
was
piss
not
people
white.
off?
So, well, come on, because he's
Blonde
the
hair,
American,
blue-eyed master race. Yeah, he's not that.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. So,
Cool.
yeah. Let's see. Anything? There's a coming to the theaters. Kalki 2898 AD. You and I
Are
put.
you speaking English? What?
It's called Kalki, Kalki, 2898 AD. It's got Pravas starring, and you and I think I put this. I think you told me about this, and I put this on my list like 6 or 8 months ago.
Oh, one of those from way back when. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and so it's
Last year, way back when. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
always up for an Indian epic, and it's a fantasy thriller. Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, yeah. It looks fun. So that's us sending there. I think that's is that all I've got? That's all I have. It's for me. It's a slower week, I think.
I agree. We've got a bunch of questions.
We
or-
do.
Yeah,
So let's see here. Ready Player 2 was not nearly. Oh, good. Well, thanks for. I'm I'm still gonna read the book. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's definitely the whole nostalgia factor, I think.
I mean, that's why I love the first one so much. Yeah.
And I listened to the audiobook of the first one, and having Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton. Oh my gosh. He's the thing that made it great for me. I think.
Absolutely.
He was perfect for it. Yeah.
Yeah, so good. Not much about cricket.
You know, I've actually heard about the test. Yeah.
Really?
I have heard about that. Yeah.
Really, I've never. I don't know anything about cricket. The only thing I know that's even kind of like cricket is what's in Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh, yeah. So, do you know when the bowler bowls you and you hit with a cricket bat, because you wouldn't use a hockey stick, and it goes in the air without touching the ground, and it hits like the borders, you get 6 points. But if you hit it along the ground, you get 4. But there is a time when you can get 5. Do you happen to know when that is? It's really random. So sometimes they will put their helmets that they wear on the ground, and if your ball hits the helmet and then goes to the outskirts, you can get 5 instead of 4.
Okay,
I was like, what?
that is wow. I'm gonna have to look up the test or find the test on.
I think it's on Prime.
What's it? What year is it from?
And I
'Cause
think
there's
it's
too many that come up on IMDb.
Yeah, no, it's on Prime. 2020, 8 episodes.
Oh, it's a series. Okay.
Sounds really interesting. Ankit. Sorry, I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly. Ankit Kataria.
The test, a new era for Australia's team. Right. Okay. It is on Prime in the U.S. also.
Yeah, there you go.
They caught cheating. That's
Yeah.
wow. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. I bet they did
and
have
they
to rebuild it.
Yeah, that would be. It's an interesting premise actually, and it's true. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It just depends on how the edits and how, like, if it's a documentary that isn't slow, they haven't stretched it out, because Netflix do a lot of this where they stretch out their documentaries, and I find that really boring. So
Yeah. I like, I'm all for the documentary. Just tell it to me concisely.
yeah,
You'll
only
get.
have
I think
what's necessary.
Well, and I think you get longer watch time by condensing it, telling that shorter story, because people don't tap out.
People
they
will
finish
watch
this.
it.
Yeah. It's going down in the games. Wants to know, how was the Beekeeper? There's a screening today. Can you talk? Is the embargo?
No, the embargo is not up, so I can't talk about it at all yet.
So
Yeah,
go to the screening and enjoy it. There you go. Let's see, McFarlane. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't. Has he ever directed anything? I don't know if he's directed anything or not.
Maybe he directed the first. Have you seen the first one?
With Leguizamo, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been a long time, but yeah,
yeah. It's a funny film.
yeah, kind of weird, right?
Yeah, it's weird. There's the demon eating pizza, and he chucks off the anchovies, but keeps the maggots on it. That always cracked me up. I was like, oh no. Yeah.
Gross. People don't read.
Hey, I read. I love reading.
I love reading too, but I do know that yes, it is.
Yeah,
it is
it's
becoming a lost art.
Yeah, it's a lost art.
Yeah. Okay. Deadpool 3, Furiosa.
Okay, so we're talking about what we're looking forward to.
Yes. Yes. Deadpool 3 and Furiosa are both on my my list.
Like, if on the top is Furiosa for sure for me, just because of how good the first film was. So it has a lot to live up to, man. Dude, that first film's incredible.
Yeah, it was funny. We saw the trailer for it when we went and saw Night Swim, and like the first time I saw the trailer, I did not realize that was Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Like, but my wife was like, it's just him as Thor. Why didn't they make him cut his hair or do something different? And I was like,
yeah,
let's
differentiate yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, it did look like.
We'll see what it brings to the role, because Tom Hardy was so good. And then
this is
him against Charlize was excellent. So,
and this is a ton of years before. So
yeah, so it's a prequel. Yeah.
Be really good. Echo. Yeah. I'm intrigued by that, because Disney even said that you have to make sure that your profile is set so that you can watch TVMA stuff to be able to even see it. So they hide it from.
Okay, so it's
profiles.
It's a proper adult series.
I guess so. Yeah. Godzilla versus Kong. I'm excited for that. I think it's just going to be.
I know exactly what that film's going to be. It's just mayhem and monsters, and that's all I want from it. Like, give me less humans. I don't want the human storyline. Give me the monsters.
But see, you say this not having seen Godzilla -1. Yeah. Dude. No. No. For the first time ever, we care about characters.
Okay.
And then the monsters fit spectacular too.
Okay.
So there's that. I don't know how I feel about Ghostbusters personally. I enjoyed the first one. Who's the dude that's from Stranger Things that's in that?
Yeah, him.
I'm beginning to like him less and less too.
Okay. The guy that looks like Timothée Chalamet.
From Wish? Yeah. That was rude. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? That was uncalled for. I think it might be fun.
I'm down. It's the same writer, so I like the first one.
Mickey 17, yes, and
Mickey
Civil
17.
War. But you're absolutely right. Civil War.
This is not MCU, right?
No, this is that A24 Alex Garland movie that is. Tara's right. I mean, way too close to home. That is
Dude, I've seen people talking about this one. Yeah, like this is modern Civil War, right? It's not old Civil. This is what would possibly could still happen now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
It's
close to
actively
that.
being talked about
Yeah.
by segments of American society.
Yeah.
And they're preparing for it and have been.
So for
preparing
me,
for
I
it.
can
So-
watch it like it's a sort of adventure. But for you guys, you're watching it like could be documentary.
or prophetic.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
no.
but Mickey 17, dude, ever since I saw that, that's a Jung Bung Hong. How do you say his name? Good lord.
Oh, Bung Jean.
Bung.
You see, you got me all messed up now. Bung John Ho.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, that's
Yeah.
not right.
Isn't that right? Yeah, Bong Joon-ho. Bong Joon-ho is the director.
Of
You got Robert Pattinson, Mark Ruffalo, Tony Collette. You seem confused.
of what? What?
Bong
Oh,
Joon-ho.
Mickey 17.
Yeah.
It's,
What did you think we were talking about?
I was still on.
No, we moved on from that, Chris. Keep up, man. Come on.
Oh, yes. No, I know. Yeah, it's a sci-fi. I am.
Yeah. Bong Joon-ho, man. Dude rocks.
Yes. Yes. Masters of the Air, I think is going to be
Yes.
spectacular too. Yeah.
I mean, if you liked, what am I going to say? Pacific and
Band of Brothers.
Band of Brothers. Yeah, you're probably. I've got it. I'm wondering when I should start watching.
Yeah, because it comes out. Oh, when is that? That's
a while.
the 25th or the 26th of
Yeah.
January.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, I haven't started. I'll probably start it the end of, or like as we go into like the week of the 15th or maybe even the 21st, depending. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Zed. Yeah.
Should be worried about the future of cinema watching directors like Martin Scorsese growing old. I'm not worried about Scorsese going away because I'm not a huge fan of Scorsese.
Yeah, we have different takes on Scorsese. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for new visions. I'm
Yeah.
excited for what new people
New Blood's okay.
are doing and the way that they approach cinema. Also,
Cinema
I
will
think
be
is-
all right.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I like it when directors also challenge themselves and step outside of the things that they know.
I agree.
And do different things.
Even if it's bad, at least they tried.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
don't do the same thing always.
yeah. No, I'm yeah.
We do need creative stuff, fresh perspectives. New Blood is good.
New Blood is good. So, yeah. All right. I don't know. Let me see. I got on my list here. So I have some of those. The Ryan Reynolds film, If Imaginary Friends.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that. I mean,
Looks
his
silly.
original IP that he did, was it the last year or the year before? Where the whole world was game.
Free Guy.
Free Guy, yeah, was incredible. It's still good. I've seen it a number of times.
Oh yeah. I rewatch that all the time. I mean, Jodie Comer is spectacular.
You know, he's a
cat.
billionaire now.
Who is? Oh,
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds? Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Not
Yeah.
because of his acting though, because of what he's done with the money he had. So he's been investing in like mobile places, advertising, Mint, yeah,
Mountain, yeah.
genius. The gin.
Well, and his wife has what, Boozy Betty? Is that what
Yeah.
it's called? Something like that. Yeah. So that that's cool. Ballerina. You looking forward to that one?
The John Wick. Apparently
universe?
he does have a bit in it. So, and yeah, it's what's her face. I want her to do a Bond film. I want her to be Bond, in fact. But I just know that won't happen because we can't have a female Bond. But yeah, definitely.
I want Lashana Lynch to be Bond. She was already Bond, or she was already a 007.
Oh, in the last one.
Yeah, but I want
yeah.
her to. I want her to be Bond.
She had
I
amazing
think.
presence. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ana de Armas, while she was great, she's less up against what do I want to say? She's more of the sex appeal than the action, but maybe Ballerina will change that. Maybe
Yeah,
it'll
because
showcase.
she had her few minutes.
Yeah, that was great.
That was incredible. I thought.
I mean,
that
she did some.
She pulled it off.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Terrifier 3. Did you watch Terrifier or Terrifier 2?
Yeah, I'm no,
No. Okay.
no.
Wolfman. Nosferatu. Robert Eggers' new film.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely watch it. It's not in my top 10. Like I feel like I do well with Robert Eggers' film when I have time to absorb what he's trying to sell me. Like I enjoy them more after the fact. Like when I can talk about them with somebody. Like I wasn't massively impressed with The Northman the first time I watched it, and then I went and watched it again, and I could chat to someone about it, and it's like, okay, I kind of get it. I think a lot of people went into The Northman thinking action, like Vikings, maybe, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
The Witch, I think, is my favorite. Is that the right one? What's it called? The Vitch.
Yeah.
Vitch.
Vitch, yeah.
I thought that's the most interesting to me. But him doing Nosferatu. Have you ever seen the original one? The black one?
Yeah. Really
It's
good.
still creepy. It's weird.
Yeah. It was. I enjoy it. Let's see. Wicked. I'm torn on this one. Okay, I love the soundtrack. I saw it on like an off-Broadway type of thing. I saw it in San Francisco, but stage production of it. It was fantastic. But John Chu is bringing this, but it's going to be Wicked Part 1 at the end of November, and then Wicked Part 2 later, and this bothers me.
Okay, my battery just died, so carry on.
Oh, okay. So with Wicked, I mean, it's a musical, and it's sticking to I think the book, which is then also which is what the Broadway musical is based on, but it's like getting a really long intermission, because if we're going to have the first part and then we're going to take the time off and then I don't know. I don't think that's going to work too well. I'm looking at the cast though, and the cast is outstanding. We've got Cynthia Erivo, who is going to be Elphaba. We've got Ariana Grande as Glinda. Jonathan Bailey as Fiero. Jeff Goldblum as the Wizard, which I don't know if Jeff Goldblum can sing. It'll be interesting. Michelle Yeoh.
I'll watch anything with Jeff Goldblum.
Keala Settle, who was in Greatest Showman. She's in this. I'm excited for that. So we'll see. I mean, I'm not upset by this at all. Other than the fact that they've split it, and so that it's a really long intermission between, and I'm afraid it's going to lose its momentum.
Is Argyle on your top 10?
Yes, dude. Because it's got Sam Rockwell. I've only seen one trailer, and I'm not upset about that. Like I've seen that trailer.
I don't want to see anymore. Yeah,
ton. But and that's the thing. Like I'm actually happy. When I've seen the trailers recently, and like when I saw Lord of the Rings, I saw every single trailer in the exact order each night. So I saw it 3 nights in a row. But like Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes and Argyle and a couple other ones were shown the exact same trailer time after time. And I know people are tired of that if they go to movies a lot, but it's not spoiling it. This is what we need. We need just this one thing. It introduces us to the movie, gives us a taste of what it could be, and then that's it. So I don't want them to bring out another trailer for Argyle or Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes or anything else for that matter. Just do your one thing and call it good.
Nice.
Did you see Sakura with Donnie Yen?
Yes.
You saw it? Oh,
Yeah.
that was that series, right?
No, it's a movie. It's out on Prime.
You talked about it a couple of weeks ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's excellent. It's very, very good.
Oh, because he directed it too. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I still need to. Yeah, because it's on Peacock in the U.S.
Right, cool.
Yeah. So awesome there.
I was so confused for a minute. I thought you were like, that's in your top 10. I was like, what? Yeah, no, soccer is
Yes.
excellent. Yeah.
Cool. Well, and Ankit was talking about going back to the test, because cricket's big in India, right?
I mean,
think
cricket's big if anywhere. Like if you follow it as a big sport, like in the UK, Africa, Australia, India. Those are like are probably the biggest. Not so much in the US, I think.
So let me ask you this, because those four countries that you mentioned were all part of the British Empire
Yes.
at one point. So
Yes.
did cricket originate in England and then get transplanted there, or did it come from one of the places that
There was
they
that
conquered?
Netflix series about cricket that was very good, where they suggested that it came from England, but I'm pretty sure it's originally Indian. But you can let me know in the comments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And let's see here. Is the future cinema a nightmare? Becoming also, yeah. That I
I don't see it happening. I think we're ready. The fatigue is real.
and the quality has been going down.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
you cannot even. I agree. You cannot put the Holdovers and Aquaman 2 in the same sentence. You can't.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Even
And
if I enjoyed Aquaman 2, you know the quality of the Holdovers. You just
Yeah. No, completely different levels there. I haven't seen Aquaman 2. Because I'm not paying for it to see it in the theater. So once it hits something else, then yes, maybe I will see it. Let's see. Shogun?
What's Shogun?
They're
They're not
redoing that?
remaking Shogun, are they? The one with the guy with the baby on his back, known as one of the most glorious. Oh no, that's a different.
But it is based on the novel.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So
Shogun miniseries. Interesting.
I didn't know about this.
Definitely going on my list.
Yeah. Well, and it's got Hiroyuki Sanada.
So going back to the films, like what you're looking forward to. You remember that we talked about a while back that they were remaking Roadhouse. That's coming out this year. So like it's Jake Gyllenhaal, and I've seen some of the shots. I think he could do a good job.
Yeah, he's ripped for it.
Yeah, and it's a different story. So they've not just gone back to the,
Oh, they're not remaking.
Yeah, so they're remaking Roadhouse, but with its own, like this time it's a UFC fighter and that kind of stuff. So
Okay. I will have to watch the Shogun trailer. That'll be cool. I got to put it on my calendar too.
Quiet Place, day one. Talking about Lupita Nyong'o and Alex Wolff are in this. Djimon Honsu, he's also in this.
That's
What a cast.
yeah. I don't know if I'm excited for it though.
Why not?
I mean, I wasn't excited for A Quiet Place 2, and I think I like it better than Quiet Place 1. So there
Yeah,
is
2 is excellent. Yeah.
there is that, but I don't know. I'm hesitant. Let's just say that I'm hesitant going into it. But
Eli Roth, Borderlands, it's coming out in August. Finally, I'm a huge fan of the Borderlands games. Huge, especially 1 and 2. 2 being one of the best games ever made. So, dude.
yeah, my kids they love the games. They're hesitant about the movie because Eli Roth is like hit and miss, mostly miss.
It rarely is. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to Drive Away Dolls.
Okay, that's out soon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's coming out next month, I think. Something like that. And then Bob Marley, One Love. Dude.
Oh, is it a doc?
No, it's what's his name? Crap, I can't remember it now. Of course I can't because Kingsley Ben-Adir. He's playing Marley, and it is the trailer looks great, and the music. I mean, come on. So I've been spinning Legend a bunch just so I could watch that. I think Chris Retzlaff is super excited about Shogun. That's my guess. What were you going to say? Which one?
I was going to say Beetlejuice 2 is coming out. And we seem to have had a resurgence of Mr. Batman.
Yes.
Keaton. So I'm excited.
That's cool. I don't know if we need...
Depends if the story's good.
Yeah. I mean, it's Burton. He's coming back. So that's, I mean, there is that. Lisa Frankenstein. I think it's good. I hope it's good. It's written by Diablo Cody, who some of her stuff is outstanding, some of it not. It looks like it could be fun. Coming of rage love story.
Coming of rage. Nice.
It also, though, seems a little bit like, just based on this, a story about a teenager and her crush who happens to be a corpse. That sounds a little bit like Life After Beth, even though she was a zombie. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it definitely veers off from there. So, I don't know.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
What was I just looking at? Maxine. I'm surprised you haven't mentioned that one yet.
I'm hesitant.
Really?
I enjoyed X. I did not enjoy Pearl as much. So we'll see. Supposedly, though, this one is like horrifically gory and graphic.
Oh, really?
So that has me kind of excited or whatever. So we'll see. I don't know.
Okay. Amazing. Yeah. How many more have you got in what you're looking forward to this year?
I'm curious about Gladiator 2 and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. So
I can't with Gladiator 2, seriously. One of my all-time favorite films, but 2? Really?
Yeah. Did we also talk about the giant space penis? Dune 2?
Oh, no, we didn't. But yeah, giant
I'm
space penis. That'll be good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
It'll be good. There is, what was it? Venom 3. So look, I know 2 wasn't good, but I like Tom Hardy and Venom together. I could watch them just read a book. Like them two bantering with each other together, that is what makes the film for me. So even though they didn't do the second story justice with Woody Harrelson, they like decimated one of my favorite comic book stories of all time. I want to see more of Tom Hardy. I hope they find a story that's good, that works, so you can take that banter of those two characters together and then inject it into... It could be like a standout superhero film. It really has the potential to be that.
Chaos.
Yeah.
They are... You're right. That is the best part, when he's arguing with himself and he's just a mess. I mean, this was...
I mean, that's what we love about Gary Busey, isn't it? Like, that's why he...
Yes. Red comment. Yes, we have this has been the Gary Busey show.
It's the Gary Busey show.
You joined us late. I'm sorry for that. Kingdom of the... Like we just watched all three of the Apes movies, and
they really hold up. They're incredible.
So we'll see. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, the last one on my list that I'm really looking forward to is Joker 2. It's a musical as well.
Yeah.
I love the first one. I'm a huge fan. I do think they hit gold, and I don't know why they're doing the second one, but Lady Gaga, the fact that she wants to do this role with Joaquin. I know she's a great actress. We've seen that. And then she's a great singer. So there's a potential for something interesting again.
I like her. And I like her within this. So it will be I don't know. We'll see. No, I don't like her in this. I don't know her in this. Her in A Star is Born.
Yeah.
Star is Born.
Yeah.
I mean, she was devastating.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope it'll be good. Watch some movies, Zed, for free. It still felt wrong. Oh yeah, they
And
do make
every movie of the. You can't say every movie of The Rock's. Come on.
Fighting with My Family
Yeah.
is.
Well, though he's in it for a little bit.
Yeah, he is, but I think he also produced it. But that is top tier. And I'm sorry, the new Jumanji movies.
Yeah, they were really fun. And his early stuff is really good. Welcome to the Jungle. It's great.
Yes, that's great. Oh, all right, Zed. I don't know where you live, but good night. You must be
night.
somewhere near Ruben because it is his.
It's not my bedtime yet. I'm not old and decrepit. I'm going to take out my false teeth. Yeah.
You might. What is this? Don't miss the People's Championship?
Yeah. The Rock. The People's Champion.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. See, I'm not a wrestling.
And The Rock is?
Cooking?
Yeah.
Is that
you know
what he
what The
says?
Rock is cooking? I don't know. I don't watch wrestling.
Really got it. There you go. Oh, outstanding. Well, hey, I think unless there's any more comments or super chats that we need to get to, I think we have exhausted our
Zed's
our
from
welcome.
Afghanistan.
Oh,
But he lives in
cool.
Malaysia since 2012.
3:13.
It's
Dude,
3:13. Hey, dude, go to bed.
go to bed. Good night. That must mean it's Sunday for you, right?
Yeah. Happy Sunday.
Golly, I don't understand the time zones are very weird to me.
Thank you
but
for
that's-
joining us, though. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're glad that you stayed up for this ridiculousness. Thank you. That's cool. Okay, everybody. Well, hey, thanks. Don't forget, we have our Patreon opportunity, patreon.com/thebeardedones. It's £1 just to get in there. Gets you access to over 80 videos. We're actually going to be recording some more in just a little bit. And then those will be in there, so you can hit us up there. We love our community, and we're very thankful to the patrons that we do have. Our podcast, which is on basically any podcast platform that you can listen to us on. If you've never rated or reviewed us, that would be huge. We would love that. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. What'd you say?
I was going to make the rating huge.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah, we prefer positive reviews, but we accept everything.
No. No one does.
Oh yeah, okay. So please like, share, subscribe, all that stuff there. One more comment here. They're watching Aliens. Well, hey, you know what? You spent it well.
Yeah, that's not a bad film to be watching at that time.
Exactly. Yeah, that's outstanding. So with that, I think we're gonna go. We really appreciate everybody watching. This has been outstanding, especially for our first go round. Apparently, we didn't suck as bad as we thought we were going to.
We could sing "So Long Farewell" now from Sound of Music because I know how much you love that film.
See, I was gonna do. No, I was gonna. Oh, dang it! Game over, man.
Game over, man.
Exactly. No, what's the bear in the big blue house? Oh, my wife's gonna.
Where is Shadow?
No. The goodbye song.
Oh. It's been some years since my kid watched that. That's a lifetime ago.
I know. Dang it! I'm gonna. Nope. I can't do it. I gotta hit it up on YouTube.
Where is Shadow? Where is Shadow?
No. Let's see here.
That's not it. Goodbye, Moon. Good night, Bear.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, come on.
Oh, that's it. Goodbye, dear friends. And now it's time to go.
Yeah. The moon, the bear, and the big blue house.
Yeah, that's it.
Before we lose, Yeah, before we lose subscribers.
Too late for that. I'm going now after that.
Exactly. Oh, thank you so much. We're going to try and do this once a month ish. So we will see what we can do there, and we invite you to join us. And don't forget, hit up both of our channels. Thanks to everybody who participated in the chat and for the super chats, and just I didn't even see Family Guy do that. That would have been horrifying and totally awesome all at the same time. Okay, with that, we're gonna go, and so we hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.